4 hours later.
All right, Mimsy. Now you take this map to the Indian reservation and you switch it with Blue Team's map. You got that, Mims? You switch the map. Switch the map.
I got it, boss. Switch the map. Switch the map.
Oh, fuck. Mimsy!
YOLO.
This is the map to the Indian reservation.
Check out
Sure it
Zargator.
is, boy.
They are an
I told
awesome
you to
streamer,
switch this
so
with the
share
map
the
with Blue
Towel
Team.
Nation love
No,
with
you
them
told
and
me to
hit them
switch
up
the
with
map.
a
Switch the map. So I
follow.
switched it and I switched it.
Mimsy! My name is Nathan. I'm disabled. Ah!
What's up, everybody, and welcome to the Haze Demon Show. We are live and in color on your intergalactic Teletubby for your viewing satisfaction. And you might have got debated because we're not playing Resident Evil 4 yet. Not yet. Not quite yet. What is up, Spit Rage, Night Phone, Caleb the esports player, Zajita, Pillager 300 has been waiting all morning for me to start streaming. Hurry, boy, is waiting there for you. Heck yeah, you better be excited, Caleb. Hope you got to buy it or get it, maybe, or just you want to watch me. That's fine too. Totally cool. That's the way to do it. We got one deck, Mamsie. We got one deck, Mamsie, to run through the event. I am gonna start South Park Photo Show right now.
Holy shit! Mimsy, what the hell did you do?
Sir, you said to put the black mamba in the canoe,
You
boss.
said to put the black mamba in the canoe, boss. You said you put the Resident Evil 4 in the canoe, boss. I will play it today, and I will probably, I'm going to be playing it at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So we're only going to play this game called South Park Phone Destroyer for 1 hour and 40 minutes. And then I will prepare for Spartan 79 to be around for a while anyway. Hooray! You've been beating top players on 8K. Oh my good giggly migglies, mate. We're gonna go with this deck right here. It is absolutely pure shenanigans. Should be fun. We got Dwarf King Clyde for the level 7 boost on Kyle the Drow Elves. 1 card. It is indeed a superhero event, you're right. Those are all the event cards for Sci-Fi Fantasy. 7-point deck. Wait, and there's no neutral card, right? There's the 2 adventure, right? And that's it. So there's only adventure, fantasy, and superhero, right? Okay, you see that? Yeah. All right, so we're only gonna play 1 deck. Or Kyle the Joe Elves is, yeah, he's in there. Yeah, is that what I said? I said, what is up, Coop Bear? Welcome on into the Haze Demon Show. I said fantasy. Yeah, I did. It's true. I did. Believe you guys are having an absolutely wonderful Friday. Hooray! We're streaming only on Twitch right now, exclusively for the moment, till we upload it to YouTube tomorrow, I think. Will he be able to use the Willy Wonka combo there? He does not. Willy Wonka me in the face. We're Changeling Red. We have no volume. He's still gonna be able to transmogrification me. Message! You've mastered double towers? No! That's terrible, man. That's El Terrible.
Well, gang, I guess that's about it, huh?
Well, gang, I guess that's about it. These level 5 legendaries ain't gonna win the game by themselves. We gotta make sure we troll a little bit. Ah, perfect.
Beware my return. Mysterion protects the weak.
Ladies first.
Oh wait, oh yeah, we got level 5 changes rated as well. Oh boy, gamers, tell them, chat. Tell them.
I return to the shadows.
Tell them.
Jump right up. See what strikes you.
Your level 5 ain't gonna win the game by themselves. Or are they? I like how we mutilated that guy and didn't actually use my ability.
Mysterion brings justice.
Very awesome indeed. Obviously, Wingardium Leviosa.
Beware my return.
Bruh.
I'm getting a rabbit. Okay, go for it.
Hey,
Pay no mind, chat. Pay no mind.
you can't kill me.
Time keeps on slipping
Bingo.
into the future.
Villains, your time is up.
We're gonna fly like an eagle.
Battery power
Here
diminishing.
comes
Take
just a combo breaker, ladies and gentlemen.
Bam.
Oh my god. The LeVar Jimmy from downtown.
I could never hurt a kid
I
anyway.
return.
Whoa!
Emmanuel.
And that's gonna be a good game. But was it really though?
This is for Mr. Posse.
But was it really though? Seems a little unfair to me, Chad. I don't know. I don't know about you, but this matchmaking just isn't really good in this game.
Beware
This
my
matchmaking
return.
needs to be tweaked a little bit.
Mysterion brings
That's
justice.
the human.
Boy, man, I think so. I do think so. It could be tweaked a little bit. Where you get a new screen recorder? What screen recorder? Wait, what?
I'm the only one with
Wait, what?
power. Spirit of the forest.
The recorder.
Mysterion
Okay.
protects the weak.
So what'd you switch over into?
We're gonna be up to
No, the game crashed. I can't rank up if I am. The game's crashing. Does that even count as a 7-point win? Chat, does it count as a 7-point win? Did we get a legendary in the pack? It did count the game. I got 3 bars, so we don't know if we got a legendary, but we did get 7 points. Hooray! Hooray! Can we beat this game in 1 hour and 35 minutes, chat? We're on a speed run here, ladies and gentlemen. A speed run.
Rare cards can be really helpful.
I'll tap to Woodland God. Oh yeah, Woodland God is so good. So good. And now I'm a believer. You're avoiding trying to snipe me at cost. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that might be El Terrible. For you, maybe. Maybe a little bit. Just a smidgen. Just a smidgen. Just a smidgen.
We're just gonna have to
Oh,
get
the
really
power of
good.
Midbury Crunch!
I am Midbury Crunch.
And Mary Jane Randy being just a terrible card.
Lemon Chaos.
Oh, chaos. How dare you chaos me?
How come I always
And I
lose?
saw her face. Now I'm a believer.
Damn you
And
all.
not a trace.
Let's
No
fix these
doubt in
idiots.
my mind.
Transmission
I'm
received.
in
Your
love.
powers are useless.
I'm a believer.
Don't
Could
try this at home.
believe even if I try. No.
This is for Mr. Possum.
Ow.
No. Look at that level 7. Look at that level 7. 69.
My heart
Brother.
hurts.
All day. What?
You can't kill that.
What?
Hi.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, cacao, brother.
Nothing can save you.
What are you gonna general disarray now, brother?
I failed you, Professor Chaos. I'm sorry.
No, not this guy. Anything but this guy. Oh
Diabetic
my
shock, darling.
givers.
Not funny.
Diabetic sucks is not funny, chat.
Cower before me, silly heroes.
Yes, it's a perfect shield. Perfectamundo into the Midbury Crunch
I am
here.
mighty and
Give me a little more mintiness. And bunches of oats.
Yeah, ouch, don't be so rough.
Holy moly, was that close? That guy would have got the candy bar
I
for
will never
sure.
I'm the only
La
one
la
who
la
knows.
This is
la
for
la
Mr.
la
Possum.
la 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 la.
Never
I
use
return to
power
the
tools
shadows.
unsupervised.
Yes, those animals. Oh my
I'm getting
givers.
indigestion.
Mysterio protects the weak.
Those are the best kinds of shots fired.
There's needed.
Tooth Bear. The best kinds of shots fired. Shots fired.
Beware my return.
Moon gives me power.
Call an ambulance, but for me.
I am Professor Chaos. You are meaningless.
Battle Pass opening soon? Oh, okay. I haven't done an actual Battle Pass opening in forever. Like, I just do the things. The Dragon Slayer Red. Can we Changeling Red? His Dragon Slayer Red? Probably not. Probably not.
This is it, Mr. Possum.
Crap, I didn't expect to be this easily beaten.
Oh, we did it! So I made Dragon Slayer Red, and he made Dragon Slayer Red
I am mighty and
out of
mighty.
my Dragon Slayer Red,
can't kill
and then I
that
made
which never dies.
mine Dragon Slayer Red out of his Dragon Slayer Red. Do you see what I'm saying? Do you see what happened there? It was like a red. It was a red rum. No. It was a swirl of red rum. It was a swirl. It was a swirl indeed. A swirly swirl that swirls swirly. You can lose towels. Especially when you use all of your towels. Oh my goobers. You have 0 towels though? That's crazy. That's crazy, man! It's like you're new to the stream.
More rare than a common, right?
Wins. Leggies here? Leggies who? General Disarray, 50 more copies to go for level 6. Ooh wee. I didn't seem to get my heart rate monitor to work today. There we go. Hey, there we go. Smoke in the horizon. We got PvP pack we open up. We got the battle pass. We're gonna do the battle pass pack opening. What is up, nice guy Eddie? We are in the pre-lobby for Resident Evil 4. I may only stream it on YouTube.
Yeah, you probably only deserve a rare.
Probably.
Absolutely epic, new kid.
Probably. That is another thing. It probably will be only on YouTube. No worries about ads on Twitch if we're only on YouTube. Right. So make sure you pay attention, chat, to YouTube. If you're not already subscribed
You sure got a lot of rares.
the YouTube. Look at that, dude. We're
Make
gonna get
everything
level
better.
6 Pope Timmy after program stand, right? That's what it looks like to me by a lot.
That
By
is epic.
a lot. But why do I want Pope Timmy level 6? I would just rather have Choir Boy Butters level 6. But it is what it is, Buttercup.
Ow.
It is what it is, Buttercup. Ooh, test your might. Oh, choose your destiny. Resident Evil 4 Hype Train. So I will be streaming this game for 1.5-ish more hours, right? And then I will prepare the Resident Evil
Huh, a rare.
in that
Kinda
following hour, and we will play it 3 p.m. Eastern Standard-ish time. Standard-ish time. What is up, me currents? Welcome on in to the Haze Demon Show,
Fair
dude. This song, while we were battling the monster in Minecraft. Me. What was his name? What was Lord Voldemort? The three-headed Lord
Rare cards can
Voldemort.
be really helpful.
That's what it was. The Wither. Haha! The Wither boss. Mortal Kombat. Finisher. Mortal YOLO, and you know.
Mysterion brings justice.
Oh, 5! Mysterion brings justice! As my opponent drops the lightning bolt, we could definitely beat the event
Let's fix
in
these idiots.
an hour and 30 minutes. What do you
Beware my
think?
return.
You're gonna get
we stick
6K
together, nothing can stop
today?
us.
No way! That's impossible.
Yes,
I
human.
can't even do that.
Laser.
This guy says hardy har. I am actually gonna continue to keep playing the game.
Repairs needed.
Hardy har.
This is my right towards the beacon.
I wish I used Changeling Red. That would have been Cow's level 7 for us. It could have been also level 5, 6 Duty Bopper up there.
Mysterion brings justice.
Let's see that El Diablo!
Spirit of the forest.
My opponent with level 6 is out, and you wonder why, chat, and you wonder why I
Your
am
powers
sitting
are useless.
at the rank that I am sitting at, because everybody is. We just played a guy with level 3 legendaries, and then we play a guy with a level 6 mid-berry crunch. Only if you stay above 6K at the end of the season. This is also very true, indubitably. Mortal Kombat. We also have Archangel and Jesus. Jesus is not ready to be level 5 yet, just so we're all on the same page. We can go ahead and max out this bad boy right here, though, Mr. Archangel Bradley. Level 6 Mint-Berry Crunch. He's obviously very talented and very skilled. I mean, he's waiting for the level 7 cows, so you can clearly see he has technique. Eek, eek, eek. Eek. Oh, fuck. Everybody's weird. Yeah. Oh, my song. I don't have the glasses in here, though. And it's daytime. This song is the wrong time completely. We can't level up Jesus because it's not Easter. It's not Easter yet, chat. Level 5 Jesus coming to you, to a theater near you for Easter. Hooray. Bunny ears. Hey.
Just like you, new kid.
If only I had not the green screen on. It just shows up here. I can go get him now. We got 3 more General Disarrays. Hooray! I don't actually have them in my room at the moment. Bunny ear necklace. Hooray! Yeah, I wear my bunny ears at night. Oh, there's not a dash between the, I mean a slash between the ninja and the message. I see. I do see.
On my command.
Look at magic! Oh my goodness, level 5. The level 5 dollar footlongs, ladies and gentlemen. $5 footlongs across the board here. And people want to tell me that I'm D-ranking. But literally, this is the state of the game. This is the state of the game. This is the state of the game, chat. I don't know what anybody else's crack smoking days are probably done and over with. Oh my goodness. Oh, we're gonna get the Changeling Red here to work. Oh my goodness.
Spirit of the forest.
Laser beams are memes, bro! Absolutely memes for days, brother. Memes, bruh. Memes. I don't know why anybody would say anything about D-Ring, bro. Like, smoking absolute doo-doo for breakfast. Absolutely smoking doo-doo for breakfast, bro. Absolutely.
I'll cut you.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Absolutely trolling.
My helmet on straight.
Marvelous. Simply marvelous indeed. We can drop the Mary Jane Wendy's. Smoking duty for breakfast. That's right. I mean, absolutely. Absolutely. Oh, the lightning bolt. No way he did that, guy.
This is for Mr. Posse. Hey!
Can we Changeling Red into an alien drone? Is that a strategy?
I'm here to mop up.
He's gonna go all in, ladies and gentlemen. Don't forget he's got Ink and Craig and Stand of Many Mans. This man will never give up, never surrender. Candy bars for days. We know what he's got.
Return to the shelter.
We know what he's got. There's the alien. That's not alien drone. That's not standing many mins.
Repairs needed.
Oh, here it comes. Here comes the banger clangers, ladies and gentlemen. Ah! We're gonna hook in. We can't clutch it. We can't clutch it. Hook in, you're too good.
I am paid.
Turbines engaged.
He's going for the Dougie gameplay.
Oh,
I tried to DKC his Dougie, and I ended up DKCing his 6th element Randy. Does that make any sense to you, chat? I absolutely don't get that at all. But do you see level 6's legendaries, level 5 legendaries at 7,100? I do too. I do too. It's me. I'm the level 5. But I mean, what is up, Rusty? Oh, welcome on into the Haze Even Show, as well as knowing Quancisarium. He was indeed 6th element Randy. This is absolutely the most fun game ever. I cannot join your team and give you like edibles, bro. That's illegal. State of Tennessee. You had 2 bowls for breakfast so far, and none of them have been cereal. Hooray! At least they weren't doo-doo, bruh. I would at least hope that the town nation does not have doo-doo for breakfast. Sir! I do believe you do not. I have to see your papers. You have to show me your papers.
Mysterion brings justice.
Do you have any papers for this work? Alright, so we got the Mysterion rubber duckied all over the place. Leave the doo-doo boys. Or Smokey the bear?
Really high.
Smoking a pancake? I
My weed not good enough for you without integrity farm.
Look at that.
Something
Mary.
extra for a special kick.
Marijuana. It's a potted plant, ladies and gentlemen. Totally nothing in particular about it other than it's a potted
This is
plant.
for Mr. Possum.
death to humans.
My weed not good enough for you.
Not good enough.
Try this at home.
Something extra
Or
for a
is
special
it?
kick.
Battery powered
Har,
human.
har. Look at that laser beam strategy, chat. Laser beam strategy. Marijuana kills. Absolutely murders. DKC going for the throat, but he doesn't know where
My
it
weed
is.
not good enough for you.
There's, oh, they can't handle the marijuana chat. Oh, it's absolutely murderlicious. Oh, absolutely murderlicious. Look at Mary Jane Randy just doing the work. Doing the work.
Mysterion brings justice. Here.
Let's fix these idiots.
Doing the work. What is up, the Red Viking? Welcome on into the Haze Even
Villains,
Show.
time is up.
This event
I
is
will try this at home.
amazing. Didn't you know that?
Never use power tools unsupervised.
I can wait. I'll go this moment.
Villains, your time is up.
Oh,
Try
Fireball El Fuego in the
this at
Labego.
home.
Let's go in the Winnebago. That's what I meant to say.
This is for Mr. Posse.
Oh no.
Spirit of the
That
forest
Fireball
is
though.
Together, nothing can stop
Oh
us.
my life. Oh no.
Hi-ya.
Oh no.
Here.
Repairs needed.
But it's not over yet, Chad. He still has a chance to win the game.
Beware
He can
my
still
return.
hold the line for
We're
40
just
more
gonna have to
seconds.
get really
Hold
high.
the line.
Spirit
We do have
of
the
the
level
forest.
7 Kyle. I forgot to pay attention to that. It's like, it's a thing kind of, but not really. So you don't play the event anymore. Yay! You need 2 Mysterions for 5. Oh yeah, dude, good luck on that. Good luck on that indeed. It's got to be real. Be real. to be real. We got to be real.
YOLO.
Candy bars.
Check out Rusty Whore.
Check out the
They're an
Rusty
awesome streamer, so share the Towel Nation love with
Whore.
them and hit them up with a follow.
Rare, that's it. Just a rare. You stop
My
me.
love is your love, and your love is there to stay. What are we looking for in superhero general disarray? We've already got a bunch of them. As soon as I said it, we're not going to get any more. We need 47 more copies for level 6. Bangeranger. Maybe that's what we need is a command in the chat is exclamation mark double locker to give yourself a higher chance of it. You now have a high something percent increased chance at higher
Mysterion protects the
double locker, right?
We're just gonna have to get real.
I can do that. I can manipulate the time-space
Where my return?
continuum and allow the bots to be able to control your odds, your flavor flaves.
Something extra for a special kid.
YOLO. Check out the
Check
trial.
them out,
They're
chat.
an awesome streamer,
my
so share the
goodness.
Towel Nation love
It's like
with them
they've
and hit them
never
up with
seen
a
a
Follow.
defense
Hurts. I need some
before.
marijuana.
That I could have just used El Diablo to do the same thing faster.
Don't be so
To
rough.
be
Mysterion
real.
brings justice.
Oh, got to be real.
This can't be it. Let's fix these idiots.
Oh, my laser beams, the unholy combusted me. The unholiest of combustions, the team's
We
being
stick
one away is
together, nothing
funnier.
can stop us.
Getting to 5. Oh, yeah, true. They do that a lot.
This is
don't
right.
they?
Boss, don't try this at home.
They do that a lot in this game. Look, we get one nice,
can't kill them.
Should've
solid
read the
hit
instructions
there.
better. Crime
Yeah.
doesn't pay.
Mysterion protects the weak. Mysterion brings justice.
Oh, my
Beware
goobers.
my return.
All
You
the
can't
oh
kill
my
that which never
goobers
dies.
are happening right in your face. All of the oh my goobers.
I'm a master gadgeteer.
This is for Mr. Posse.
Oh, that's beautiful. Don't you like that? That was a wombo combo I've ever seen one. Got to be real. Got to be real. Got to be real. Alright, I do have another song here. We're gonna get this song
Hey,
here.
you can't kill
Alright,
that
go all
which
the way over
never
there.
dies.
What the hell?
Hey.
Okay, so let me
I return to the shadows.
turn that off here.
This is for Mr. Posse.
Oh, we're still playing the game. That's true.
Retreat before the king. Yikes! Stop cheating. I have failed.
Oh, we're not paying attention, chat. Oh, he almost got me because I'm not paying attention. And he's for some reason pretending like he's still playing the game. Oh wait, that's
I'm
his
getting indigestion.
Pokemon because I'm not paying attention. That's right.
I am Toolshed.
You know, it's amazing what people would do when they have no idea how to lose the game. It's amazing what people would do when they have no idea that they're losing the game.
You are meaningless.
Oh, I can't believe I can't change into things because the power of this fucking doesn't work like it's supposed to.
return
It's this correct addict fucking game design.
Nothing without integrity bar.
Alright. Anyway, so I started blasting and I was actually paying attention
Something
there.
wrong with integrity?
Ugh. I was trying to change the song and it was messing up, okay? And then this guy had the nerve to keep playing the game like he even had a chance at winning. Get him out of my lobby. I thought it was my Midberry Crunch flying in the air, hitting me in the face. I don't know why you would think any differently than that. 20 out of 32. Oh my givers. It's redonkulous. You pull your W leg all the time. There you go. Haze HR now. Like 130. Oh, if you didn't see it yesterday, Spit Rage, I hit like 160 something and I was averaging 130 plus in chaos mode, so I do believe alcohol consumption has done nothing. The negative alcohol consumption has done nothing to positively charge my body. It's pretty normal. It couldn't have been you, right? He wasn't playing El Diablo. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. But I might blame it on caffeine, though. I might blame it on caffeine. I might blame it on caffeine. Oh my god. Oh my goobers. 80 to 160 is a wild swing. It is definitely. I could, like I said, I could feel it in the stream. Is this caffeinated? Is caffeinated pirate? I don't know if it's caffeinated bean. Oh, he was terrified. He was mortified.
Spirit of the forest.
He's mortified, chat.
Spirit of the forest. I am protecting him. You are meeting us.
Mortified, chat. El Diablo! That's not El Diablo. That's El Fuego. Not El Fuego. That's El, you know, Ripperoni for him, because Aerostorm didn't do enough damage to mutilate me.
This can't be it.
You can't kill that which never dies.
You ate Ink and Craig for breakfast? No way!
I'm a master gadgeteer.
Alright, we're gonna drop it like it's hot. Super fragalicious up in here. Fergalicious.
This is for Mr. Your time is up.
The shields get white girl wasted.
Repairs needed.
Value from Mysterion locked on to the new kid already. All hamburgers is we have no idea. We're gonna be able to do this perfectly, I think.
To whip your ass.
No, we didn't. That's okay. Believe in the heart of the cards, chat. For he just needs to play Dougie. That is the way to do it. Definitely. Definitely the way to do it. Just play Dougie. We could have dropped Dragon Slayer Red and stuff and could have maybe found a way to not have let that happen.
Coon has mastered all forms of combat.
Probably. But I kind of just let it happen, right? I'm pretty sure I just let it happen.
Death to humans.
Now, we do have the power of Oh My Goobers gameplay coming right at you, Bobby.
You can't kill that.
He's gonna hook hand clutch raid. No! He didn't though. But he didn't though. I'm not really sure what his strategy is other than losing the game. That's what I would think. He has Aerostorm. Remember, he does have Aerostorm. He does, in fact, have Aerostorm.
No request, thank you.
Where's the El Diablo, though? There's Aerostorm. But that's not El Diablo.
Let's fix these idiots. Beware, my
Aight. One more hit. Boom. Got it. Candy bar, GG. Get him out of my laboratory. Here comes the Dougie. Hooray for Dougie. That's not Dougie. Hooray for him not having the energy to play Dougie. 3, 2, 1. Hooray for me playing the Pokemon in the wrong place. Hooray for the time running out. Hooray. Oh, yes. The beams, the laser beams that could hit behind the new kid. Yeah, Caffeinated Bean is a totally different person. Definitely. Definitely, I would say, definitely a different person. Definitely, Georgie. Definitely a different person. I don't believe it's that person at all. Definitely don't believe it. Definitely don't believe it. But I do have a shirt from Caffeinated Bean that is the Wonder Tweak in a cup, in a coffee mug. I do have that one. And she is a cosplayer, that's true. Yeah, and I won the giveaway from Fire Pop. That was her shirt sent to me. So it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Pretty cool beans. Do 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 la 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 bam bam wow 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 wow. Alright, so now I'm gonna try to get back to the song I was gonna play. What was that song? I don't know what the name of the song was.
Rare find. Epic, like that time I kicked Cal's ass.
Of course, it's just gonna derp out on me. I don't think I'm gonna find the song we were about to listen to. And my head can't think of it fast enough. My computer's derping out here.
Nothing can swat me.
There we go. Now that's the song. That's the song we were looking for.
On my command.
The radio. Radio. Spirit of the radio.
Death is human.
No, don't let him.
Lady first.
Don't let him use his ability, though.
This is from his
But don't let him.
Villager, time's up.
He's got the power of oh my great googly migglies. Oh my great googly migglies. Whatever shall I do?
You have my
Oh my goodness.
I am too sharp.
Oh my goodness. Oh my givers.
Crime doesn't pay.
Pig, love that. What combo? Mr. Andrew.
Mysterion brings justice.
Chin Pokemon. Seems like he's been able to rotate his deck pretty well so far.
I return to the shadows.
We could maybe get this to take the Mysterion here, maybe? Maybe? I don't know what level 5 does, probably mutilates it.
I have failed.
And indubitably it was mutilated.
Where my return?
Now to save the day. Your powers are useless.
Alright, do we have time to hit the DKC in here?
This isn't fun anymore.
Mysterion brings justice.
Oh, you got mutilated.
You can't kill that which never dies.
Oh, you got mutilated, brah.
Chaos will reign. Air it. I'm in the forest.
Oh, we messed up, chat. We did make a mistake. We did make a mistake, chat. We went from killing all of them to killing none of them. Very quickly, the ranged units are destroying my brains. My brains!
Hey!
My brains! We lose the game, chat. It's over. It's over, bro. It's over. Good game. We barely made the mistake there. Oh yeah, Dark Mind Control. Oh yeah, it was very awesome. Very awesome glitch in the game for sure.
We've done it, Mimsy. We're gonna win the science fair for sure. And then, every chick in this school is gonna wanna have sex with us. Gee, boss, I don't know about sex with no chicken. Not those chicks, numbskull. I'm talking about bitches. You know what girls like? They like winners. And when we win the science fair, we're gonna be up to our ears in pussy.
The Instagram, brother, we are.
Akasha
Ready to roll.
Malakacheta is what kind of musical
managed
instrument
to
which
lose
is
one match
commonly
so far.
used
Not
in
too
Latin
shabby.
American music. 1. Bass drum. 2. Snare drum.
But
3,
what is our chances of winning this match
4,
right now?
countdown.
Abysmal!
South Park is
The
nothing
heart is
without
not in the cards at the moment, chat.
I am Miss Very
YOLO.
All the Flavor Flav is in my opponent's hand.
something
All
extra
the
for a
Flavor
special
Flav. We're gonna derp out completely and lose the match, so GG on to the next match. As we have a terrible start while my opponent gets everything
Check out the
perfectly
Red
set up for
Viking
him to win the
_
game.
They are an awesome streamer,
So
so
GG.
share the Towel Nation love with them and hit them up with a follow.
Thunder strike down.
I'm a master gadgeteer.
Coffee, you see. You do say indeed.
South Park belongs to the king.
Oh my gibbers.
I am mighty and minty.
Oh my goobers.
No request, thank you. Cause humans. I'm telling my parents to
Oh, we still weren't able to do the damage. No, stop him! In the name of the law! Alright. There we go. Looking like a pretty solid W coming right up for ya. Or not. Maybe not quite yet. Maybe not quite yet.
I know.
Can he steal my mid-break crutch? He can steal nobody! Hardy har 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 har. Now, can we Changeling Red into Changeling Red? For D value.
Let's play something else.
We still were able to use our ability because the game is
This is for Mr.
glitchy.
Posse.
All the time it's glitchy. So of course they use transmortification and it works,
You
but
can't kill that which
also
never dies.
I killed his card. So, you know, why
Ladies first.
why even try? G. John McCain. Oh, the power of Leanne, bro. You are already losing the game. Congratulations, sir. You have accomplished nothing.
This
You
is
have
for
taken
Mr.
out
Posse.
my
Hey,
Mysterion,
power
which
tools
accomplishes
unsupervised.
nothing. With 1 minute to go.
Don't try this at home.
Boom, shakalaka.
beware my return.
Singing to
We
me.
stick together, nothing can stop us.
Dead from me, living dead.
Villains are
girl.
kind of after all forms of combat.
My weed
Here
not
comes
good
the big
enough for
push,
you?
ladies and gentlemen. Push it real good. Oh my gibbers.
Try this at home. You are meaningless.
Oh my gibbers. And LeVar Jimmy from downtown. Gonna crush him. Absolutely crushing him. There's a little marijuana for your pleasure, chap. Oh my goodness.
Powers are you, spirit.
Something extra
Can we
for
get
a
our ability
special
off?
kick.
Yes, we can. A little Mary Jane never hurt anybody.
You'll never get to me.
A
We're just
little
gonna have
more.
to get really,
A little
really
more,
high.
you say.
I am Miss Very
A little more, you say.
My weed not good enough for you?
Well, GG. For an event like this, why wouldn't you be running Satan? Why wouldn't you be running Satan? It's a superhero event, is that what they say? They say, if you are running superhero event, you must be running El Diablo too, because spam. And they're all low cost, I mean they're all low health units, something like that. 56 points, dude, 55 minutes to go. 44 points to go, something like that. I can't do math. And we are Rock Lobster! Hooray! Give the people what they want! They want Resident Evil 4 and Rebel! What the rock is cooking!
I'm a master gadgeteer.
You stand no chance against
Oh
Dr.
my
Timothy.
goobers!
I am my
Dr.
enemy
Timothy
villager comes up.
everywhere! Everywhere we go.
Something wrong with integrity?
It's like we had a chance to lock onto him, and then we didn't have a chance to lock onto him, and now we don't have a chance to ever want to lock onto him again. We're just gonna go all in on it here. Oh, the Mysterion. Oh, the Mysterion.
Should have read the instructions
It's
better.
so good.
I returned to the show. Warm away. I am Professor Tail. Spirit,
Oh my goodness, she hits me one time, doesn't even matter. Are the cards valued at values? He's going for the all-in, because obviously I have nothing on the board. Yeah, superhero spam. If we had El Diablo, we'd be doing it a little bit better right now, wouldn't we, chat? If I maybe put my Showmate Wendy in the right spot also, we maybe could have did a little better. But we are locked onto the new kid here, which means we only need the shield and candy bar. Hooray! Oh, we're not going to be able to use our ability on him, are we? We did, in fact, use the ability of Changeling Red onto the dude. Will our Mysterion show onto the battlefield? He does not show onto the battlefield. That is indeed correctamundo, sir. No double Mysterion gameplay today. Hey!
Prepare to be crunched.
Mysterion
Just gonna have to get really
He jumps the lightning bolt. Oh my gay googly nigglies.
might be a little crushed.
The lightning bolt onto my midberry crunch. And then we should see the call girl. That's not call girl. That's call girl. There's Precious. He gets the ability to drop the wrong card onto the battlefield. Hooray! As Mary Jane Randy is not the card he would like to have locked into on there. We are 1 for 1. We have no way to end the game here as well. So it is going to be a draw or an advantage. Checkmate my teammate, my opponent mate. My opponent might.
Death to humans.
Yes, the lightning bolt. We remember.
Mysterion brings justice.
Hooray! That's the Changeling Red into changing into a card you can't change into. Correctly, anyway. So, my opponent doing the same thing and just wasting their time turning into Mysterion instead of just killing him.
Beware my return.
We're just gonna have to get really high.
Yeah, I know we're gonna win. Oh, Diablo for fun and exciting gameplay. Maybe I'm the one. Oh, we were gonna Changeling Red him, but I don't think we're gonna have time now because my opponent played the dude and the guy. Right.
Please, it really
Right,
hurts.
so
I
we
need
should
some
see
ammo.
the call girl here. That's not call girl. He didn't want to mess up and accidentally get the wrong Pokemon again from Call Girl.
Beware my return.
So now it is going to be
Mysterion brings
the
justice.
Bangaranger. The Lightning Bolt. Oh my goodness, does he have the time to block me with style? No, he doesn't. Why would you Lightning Bolt me? With style.
Mysterion, you can't kill me.
Brother, you should have just got the draw. You could have got the draw had you used that 4 energy on anything else other than lightning bolting Kyle. GG. They fixed the double Mysterion. They did, in fact, fix the Mysterion glitch. That's true. They did not fix the Goth Kid one, but they did fix that one. This one was forever ago fixed, though. This is forever ago. This isn't any time recently. That has been fixed for a long time. Long time. Let me long time. When everything was like a loaded gun. Alright, do I need to shut down the Discord chat? I'm gonna have to put you guys in timeout or something. Probably. No. Okay. Creamy dropping an old lady gab. I think that's gonna be... That's too pornographic. Hey, yeah, probably just one dude, that's right.
Mysterion brings justice.
For sure. And we get that 6th element, Randy. Fun and exciting
Beware
gameplay
my
there,
return.
yeah. Absolutely fun and exciting. Alright, that looks pretty good. Is he gonna fireball me here? He drops the poison that El Fuego in the Bago. Winnebago. Can we just actually kill one of them with our ability correctly, though? We did manage to actually at least kill them correctly and turn into the cows as well. But he's got the counter to it pretty good there. With the power of a Sizzler Stewart.
Roar.
And I can't DKC properly quite yet.
Roar.
Oh my goobers. And my opponent is going to be able to win the game here, or is he? Oh my goodness. Dude, Lightning Bolt, McQueen's. Oh my god. These guys are gonna try to make the
I
push.
should have read the instructions better.
Don't push me, cause I'm close to the edge. So we know that he has Alien Queen Red. We do know that. We do know that.
This is for Mr. Posse.
And okay. And he lets me get another hit. Mysterion doing work.
I return to the shadows.
The question is, what work will he be trying to get us to do right now? Yay, fun and exciting tower gameplay. Hooray! Am I gonna turn into myself here? My selfie. Oh, that would have been a beautiful. That would have been a beautiful turn into the other thingamabobber.
Fuck with the McCormick.
Can we do the turn into the thingamabobber here as well? This would be a beautiful turn into the thingamabobber right here. And we got that one. Hooray! Candy bars for days. DKC pretending like you did something. Hooray! Go DKC, pretend like you're doing something. I didn't mean to drop the guy there. That was a
Not good enough for you?
Smooth potted plant criminal. Let's go. Hooray. He tried to drop the cows on me. I dropped the cows back on him. And he tried to drop Sizzler on me. And I dropped the Sizzler back on him. Ra-cha-cha-cha-cha-cha-cha-chow. Cha-cha-cha-cha-cha-cha-cha-chow. Ra-cha-cha-cha-cha-cha. Woo! Are you okay? But you're jealous, but you're okay. Tater Valley, hooray!
An epic card, thick ass.
All right, we got 45 minutes to do this event. We have 30 more points to go. That means we need 5 more wins. Can we math? Yeah, 5 more wins. Minecraft was released in beta 2011 during a convention held in which city? Bellevue, London, Paris, Las Vegas. You say Paris? Is there any references to Paris? John Doe don't know. John Doe don't know. No.
This is for Mr. Posse.
Slap out our Mysterion. Hot
Chaos Lorraine.
and bussy. Hot and bussy.
Beware my return.
Oh, right then. Correct answer was in fact Las Vegas. You guys were all
Retreat
wrong.
before the king.
Congratulations. You were wrong.
I know your secret.
Alright, we should be able to DKC switch this Risky over to be able to get what we need out of this value city. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Big boy city.
Mysterion protects the weak.
Big boy town. Too bad he's not targeted. Too bad he was targeted first.
This is for Mr. Posse.
Oh, what a beautiful candy bar. What a beautiful candy bar.
I
I don't really like any of what's happening right now, so we're just gonna let it happen. Anyway, right now.
Hey.
Is any value I would have gotten, I would have lost it.
You
We're just gonna have to get really, really high.
The king has now.
I don't know if we're gonna be able to target him down or not. We did, in fact, target him down or not.
Hey.
Oh, my givers.
Beware my return.
Oh, my givers. The power of having multiple Instagrams. No, he's gonna eat me. No, he's gonna eat me.
You can't kill that which never dies.
Can we kill him, Tom? No, we couldn't do it. No. No, we couldn't do it.
Spirit of the forest.
And then go on and on
This is for Mr.
again. He has the advantage, ladies and
Beware my return. You
gentlemen.
can't kill that which never dies.
He does, in fact, have the advantage. Right now, it is in his advantage.
Mysterion brings justice.
Something wrong with integrity?
South Park belongs to the king.
Is not good enough for you?
Beware my return.
Oh my god, we're not gonna be able to get our ability off! Or are we? We have nothing to target Midbury Crunch and we're just dying by the bar! No! He's gonna eat me! With the bar, with Midbury Crunch, I mean to say. We definitely lost the game. We have no way to win here whatsoever. The Dr. Timothy, the setup, the pancakes. Ah! Yes, indeed, Dr. Timothy winning the game a lot of the time because he's so slow.
You can't kill that.
He's so slow, he gives the opponent positional advantage. Positional advantage. Positional advantage. Vegas the Shark. I was kind of thinking Vegas myself. I don't believe it. What else we got here? What can we pull up? There we go.
Mysterion brings
GG,
justice.
the jet plane! Hooray!
Never use power tools unsupervised.
You can't kill that which never dies.
Small and mighty.
Can we DKC properly?
Don't try this at home.
Hooray! We did, in fact, DKC properly. It's the final countdown.
If we stick together, nothing can stop us.
Level 6, amazingly Randy. Oh my god, here comes El Diablo. That's not El Diablo.
Villains, your time is up.
Check out this.
I honor the gods.
Should have maybe waited for after the Pigeon Gang. Pigeon Gang. It's not Pigeon Gang, you know what I mean. Chicken Gang.
Damn you all.
I can turn into a chicken if I want to.
Oh, hello, sugar.
I can source this Leanne into her and then we would all die. Actually, I would probably need to do that anyway. And right now, before he shows up on the battlefield. It's too late, chat. It's already too late. I'm already magnified my Mysterion.
Own the
Great. Great googly migglies, chat. Great googly migglies. Great giggly migglies, chat.
Charge! Charge! Ow! Yeah!
I'm not sure the DKC was a good idea. Look how much damage you did, though. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Something extra for a special
We have a
kick.
terrible
I never needed any
units
sidekicks.
on the board here. We're gonna make it extra more terrible here and see what happens. I mean, it's slightly better.
Watch
El
out.
Diablo is exactly what it should have been.
Siren,
You all know it's true.
Oh, hell.
Here's a little marijuana for you, buddy. And then we're gonna turn you to El Diablo himself, and then he's gonna still be able to use
Spirit of the forest!
the Dougie gameplay.
I am Miss
Here comes the Dougie. Oh, that's mind control shenanigans. Mind control shenanigans. Mind control shenanigans.
Oh, hell.
Double mind control. Why would you even? Why would you even? That's a waste of energy. He wasted 8 energy just now.
Hell.
Like, yeah, he killed
hell I go?
Diablo, but why?
I'm the only one with real powers!
Oh, my units of chickens! Hooray! Except for Midway Crunch.
Such a good
Check out
game.
this.
Alright, but we're locked onto the new kid. That's all that matters. He drops the hot and sweaty gameplay. You know what he's going to try to do, chat? He's going for the Dougie gameplay.
A song to calm you.
The Dougie gameplay.
Check out this
The
one.
final countdown. Oh no, not DKC. That's the worst possible card that we could have gotten against my
Not good
Mary
enough
Jane
for you.
Randy, except for the fact that he missed because he's such a bad card too. What's one bad card in front of another bad card? Just another bad card, chat. Let's see that El Diablo. That's not El Diablo. That's wasting my time. Hooray! Can we kill it before he gets the energy for El Diablo? No, of course not, because it's a fun and exciting game. Hooray! There he is. Welcome back, El Diablo. We were missing you all along, sir. Boo! But there it is. I said if you're running lots of superhero enemies, then yeah, then you've got yourself a El Diablo gameplay. Have I ever played Dead Space? Did you know this is a brand new Dead Space? Did you know this is a new Resident Evil? Did you know this? What's up, General Disarray? Guess what, Butter? I seen that they had it on sale for the Dead Space game. However, I'm definitely not made out of money. And I'm a huge fan of Resident Evil. So I bought Resident Evil 4. It is coming out later today on my channel on the YouTube. I'm gonna be streaming it all day in 1 hour and 30 minutes, give or take. Boo this man. That's level 24 new kid with level 5 Satan. That's right. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, 1.5 hours. What's up, Night Phone? It didn't say how to do a little bit how to do indeed. I did play Dead Space 2. I have not played Dead Space 1 or Dead Space 3, right? Okay, so I would 100% recommend Resident Evil 4 because it's already I've already played this game.
Why don't you guys just make your cars cleaner and nicer and try to be better?
I've already played Resident Evil 4 like 50 times on GameCube, on the Wii, the PlayStation, on emulator, on the Steam, right? So I've played it like on every platform, right? But I've only played Dead Space 2, and technically Dead Space is supposed to be like a inspired / copied of somewhat of Resident Evil 4. So both of them are remakes. One of them is based off of the other one, basically. I would definitely still say Resident Evil 4 for sure. But Dead Space is on sale, 15% on sale right now. Or, no, I think the sale ended yesterday. Never mind. 23rd was yesterday. So no sale. But yeah, definitely Resident Evil 4, man. I'm gonna be playing it too myself. Turn, but you can say you never played a Resident Evil game besides Resident Evil 5. You think it was? Okay. And Resident Evil 5 is like super
Mysterio
more
protects the weak.
action based. Resident Evil 4 has more of that horror theme to it.
Hey!
Dead Space also has more of a horror theme to it too. So
You can't kill that which never.
I am tool
they both
shit.
have that
Nothing
particular
without
factor
integrity
for
bars.
them.
I am very correct.
They're not
I am mighty
super
and
action
ninja.
oriented.
Don't try this.
They can be. They're just not as much
Yeah.
Yeah, my
as like Resident Evil 5 or 6.
I'm getting indigestion. Mint and berry flavors are delicious. Yahoo!
Mysterion brings justice.
This can't be it. Fuck dwarves!
Watch
I
stream
returned
Resident
to the
Evil 4 later
shadows.
and check it out. Heck yeah, that's how you do it.
Spirit of the forest. Transmission received.
My
Something
gibbers,
wrong
but
with
then he
integrity?
gets the worst possible spawn from his call girl. We drop all of our units like a hot frog and dog and log, and we're gonna wait for El Diablo to show up here.
Nothing can swap me.
That's not El Diablo.
Mysterion
That
brings
is
justice.
a. Hey, I didn't get to use my abilities. That's not fair.
Berries for him.
Marijuana kills. Marijuana kills. Marijuana killed my father. That's terrible. No, my dad killed him. Marijuana kills.
You can't kill that.
Villains, your time is up.
Don't you guys miss me playing Mary Jane Randy? I kind of miss playing Mary Jane Randy too. This is like the second
Beware
time
my
that I
return.
played him in the last couple months or so.
Never use
Don't try this at home.
Prepare to be Repairs needed.
Yeah, so like in my opinion, Resident Evil 5 is not one of the best ones at all.
I am Miss Berry Crunch.
I've had a really hard time playing all the way through it. Like I have streamed Resident Evil 0, Resident Evil 1, Resident Evil 2, Resident Evil 2 Remake, Resident Evil 3, Resident Evil 3 Remake, Resident Evil 4 multiple times.
I return.
And I still can't bring myself to play all of Resident Evil 5.
Mysterion brings justice.
I can't get myself to do it.
Ow.
I can't do it.
No request, thank you.
I can't steal air units? What is this? A school for
We're
ants?
just gonna have to get really, really high.
This is bull! Hey, that's not fair. Hey!
Something extra for a
You can't kill
special
that which
kick.
never.
Mosquito incoming.
Mysterion brings justice.
Hey!
Thunder off my feet. Chaos will reign.
Night Phone says Resident Evil 5
Beware
was
my return.
T-Rash. Something you gotta get some cream for that T-Rash. I did watch the newest episode, something about have a creamy day, everybody! Hooray! What's up, Uso Plays? Remember, welcome into the Haze Show. I'm gonna say, remember when Mary Jane was Ultra Giga Broken, and then they nerfed him into oblivion? Like, you could just have nerfed one or two things on him. No, let's nerf his entire kit. Let's just nerf his entire kit. Make him utterly garbage, yo. He was so good. It was so awesome. It was so fun to play Mary Jane Randy and know that he was a good card. Now, see, Final Fantasy VII is, you know, you're just trying to start shit, right? You're just trying to start shit. You're just trying to start shit. A lot of people say it's their best game. I would say, you know, Final Fantasy IX is my favorite one. So it's not like I completely disagree. But what do I know? I can't really remember a lot of 7, to be honest. Like, I know I've played 7, and 8, and 9, and 10, and I just don't remember a lot.
I am Miss Berry Crunch.
Where his characters at? Oh my goodness. He went all the way, Chan. He went all the way.
Let's fix these idiots.
Alright, so we got the power of stealing Scuzzlebutt here, hopefully. He's gonna also do the thing that could stop us from doing the thing. Oh, we did it! We did the thing! Hooray!
Don't be so rough.
We got our Scuzzlebutt from our opponent. Hooray! Final Fantasy 7 is good. You will ship Tifa until you die! Hooray for Tifa! Hooray for Tifa! Queen Latifah! Queen Latifah! She reigns supreme, chat!
I'm a master gadgeteer.
Burrito. That's the guy's name, chat. I was trying to say his name, okay?
This can't be it. Of the forest.
We're playing, I think it was
I found
13 on
Connie.
360, and it was a letdown. I have never played any Final Fantasy after 10. I have not played 10. I've not played X2. I have not played 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and any of those other ones. I've never played any of the newer stuff, and I don't think I ever want to. Yeah, X is super good. It's always on sale. X and X2 are always on sale. And like, I'm gonna buy it. One of these days, I am gonna buy Final Fantasy X, right? And I'll stream it. But not yet. Not yet. Not yet. I will play it. I will stream it. But not yet. When? I don't know. I needed to stream Pokemon Crystal because I streamed it twice and I'm like a third of the way through the game or a sixth of the way through the game, depending on how you look at it. It's probably like a tenth of the way through the game, realistically. I would like to beat it at have a creamy day. That's right, exactly. I gotta remember to say that before at the end of the stream, for sure. I like how the Hamsters is melee my card. It's so good.
You can't kill that.
Such a good.
That's the human.
Hamsters is such a good card. It's 2 energy for my 9, 13 energy, 12 energy. I can't do math. 13 energy for his 2 energy. Will he win the game? He will concede.
This is for Mr. Posse.
Who's the demon?
I am mighty and minty.
Who is a demon?
I am Professor Chaos. You are meaningless.
Oh no, guy. He's letting the massa he did let me win, didn't he? Chat. Birdling 10. I got Pope Timmy. Chat, I don't read names all the time. I hate to break it to you. I don't know how I can repeat myself. I don't read names. I can't read. They didn't teach me how to read in school, chat, okay? I don't know. Birdling 10. Who is this person? What is up, F-Meister? Welcome to the Haze Demon Show. We are live and in color on your intergalactic Teletubby. Why didn't it say the rest of the... Why did the bot just tripped out? What is up, F-Meister? Welcome on into the Haze Demon Show. Oh, yo, yo. The Masha and the Meister. I'm so confused.
This is for Mr. Posse.
Okay, but of course, his doesn't die, it's magical.
Never dies.
But then it actually is gonna die because it has less health than it's supposed to. But then it didn't actually have less health than it was supposed to, so he just gets a free hit for nothing. The last weed bender! I read his name, chat! I have read his name! His name is Robert Paulson.
South Park is nothing without
His name is Robert Paulson. No, he's gonna make me not do my thing. Yes, we did do the thing though. Hooray! Hooray! What's better than marijuana, chat? Free marijuana. The last weed bender. In fact, I believe I was the last weed bender, sir. I took your Mary Jane Randy for my own. I do believe so, sir.
Crime doesn't pay.
His name all of a sudden making a lot more sense.
out.
El Fuego is
This is
Labego
for
because
Mr.
it's fun and exciting gameplay. Hooray!
YOLO.
Mysterio brings justice.
It really isn't doing anything more than just saying YOLO, by the way. Very weird. Very weird. I don't know why it's doing that. Very
Beware my
weird
heart.
indeed. Spit Rash in the chat. Let's go. Mystery Crunch, hooray! Member berries. Hooray! So he's got 5 energy on the floor.
I am Professor Trevor.
And we got one unit here that we can't use this ability
I return to the
because
shadows.
Don't be so
Nothing without
Mysterio
heart.
brings justice.
I bring purity. I am Big Fairy Crunch. Lady
My weed
Turbo.
not good enough for you?
oh my gabers.
Hey,
Colon. 1.
I'm the only one with real power.
We're still gonna be able to use our ability because Mary Jane Randy is just that bad of a card. Ladies and gentlemen,
The owls are wimps. Your
just that
powers
bad
are
of a
useless.
card.
It's plant-based.
Spirit of the forest.
Just that bad of a card. Yay for all
I think the
Diablos!
Rhizorays I
Hooray!
am
We
busy.
played all of our
Reaching
cards. We
translated
totally
to evil.
outplayed ourselves because
See no
fun and
evil.
exciting
Hear no
same
evil.
gameplay.
Speak no evil.
Hooray!
Fasting. Present.
That's all it took
Future.
was a little bit of
Life.
accidentally
Liberty.
outplaying ourselves to win the game for him. Because Satan is a fun and exciting card.
this is Spirit of the forest.
Fun and exciting card.
You can't. I return.
I always lose.
No request. Thank
Boring gameplay! Hooray! For boring gameplay! Hooray!
you. Hey,
Legitimately the only reason why he still has a chance to win the game.
Stop talking.
Never mind. He decided to play. His rotisserie rotation was El
Beware my return.
Terrible. Boring Satan gameplay. You build up all this big push just for one card to take out 20 energy. Hooray for another tater. You're right. Hooray. Indubitably. Vinivitivici. I came, I saw, I hit him right there in the jaw, The correct answer was I came, I saw right there on her jaw. That's right. Oh my goodness, chat. Anyway, that was not the name of the song. That was the end of the event, ladies and gentlemen. Hooray, what a turnaround. On the, and right on her, right. There you go, Red Viking. There's the emote that we needed. That was exactly what I was
there
thinking.
is good.
And we got the legendary, ladies and gentlemen. Will it be?
An epic? I
Will
felt that
it
one coming.
be? Will it be? Will it be Mephisto? El Diablo!
Oh my God, legendary.
Oh goodness! Could have got the 2 copies the other day. We need 4 more copies for level 5 El Diablo. We defeats the El Diablos so that we can becomes the El Diablos. He was going to rat Satan's twos. I see, say, sir. I say, sir. So we finished the event in 1 hour and 30 minutes. We have an hour and 20 minutes for me to get ready
YOLO.
for What is up with the bot? It's just like YOLO. And that's it. It's not doing the thing. It's not doing the thing. Make sure to follow also my gibbers. The buds are learning YOLO. She's like, I'm on to you guys. I'm on to
Epics are
you
pretty
guys.
sweet, am I right?
I'm on to you guys, she says. Let's see. Let's see if we can do this. Is it work like this, chat? I want to see if it works like this. I'm gonna do the same thing you guys did, but different. Right. Will it work? It's not gonna.
YOLO.
See how it just didn't. It knows. It knows. Shout out to Mike Hunt for doing a fantastic work on his streaming. All right, but that's gonna be it, guys. Thank you all very much for checking out the Haze Demon Show. Hope you guys have a creamy day. Don't forget to bring a towel. I will stream Resident Evil only on YouTube in 1 hour and 20 minutes. So be there or be square. Have a happy Friday. If not, peace out. See you later, Spit Rage. The Red Viking also plays Nice Guy, Eddie, Night Phone. We're gonna see that level 5, you're right. We will see level 5. El Diablo. One of these days, probably. Probably. See you later, F Meister. See you later, General Disarray. Peace out, Pillager 300. Adios, no win. I would never bite anyone. I'm a vegan. I might be a vampire, but I'm also vegan. True, by a little bit. Just by a little bit, maybe. Just a little bit. Right? It was pretty funny about the Mankey. Running it right into him, getting that shiny randomly. Let's see here, and then hit this button. Right, we can do this. All right, so charcoal, I mean, and Lilligant. Wait, can I even change Lilligant into the right one? That's a problem. That could be a problem. Because it doesn't have chlorophyll. I mean, I might have to just use ability patch, which is fine. No, the hidden ability, okay, so I can't use Lilligant right now because I can't switch it to chlorophyll, and I don't want to breed on stream, so we're gonna go ahead and take out the Lilligant for now. So that's a bummer, by a lot, but pretty much means that we might as well take out Torkoal and put back in Mimikyu. So we'll just have to run Torkoal next stream. So we're not ready yet. And also he needs to be EV trained, so that's one less thing we have to do before the stream, before we start battling, I mean to say. But I don't feel like EV training and breeding Lilligant and EV training Lilligant. So we're gonna take that out of the scenario here. All right, and that's okay. It's fine. Not a big deal. Deal with it. We will. Alright, so we're gonna throw... Oh yeah, and we were playing Corviknight too? Like, we're playing a completely different team than we were before. You know? Like, are we expecting to win? Did I finish evolutionizing this thing too? I forgot I even had prepared Hydreigon. And like, we're not even slapping him in the team either. Hilarious. Alright. It is funny. Indeed, I do find it funny. Okay, so we're gonna swap some items around again. What do you know? Hilarious. We'll drop the leftovers into Corviknight. Oh no, it can get put to sleep, right? So I want to put the Lumberry. Now we can have our person to put the Lumberry on. Oh no, it can't be put to sleep because I'm silly. It has mirror armor, right? So it can't. I'm just gonna put it on somebody else for fun, right? And we were, yeah, like I said, we were running Dragonite, so like we're definitely running a lot different here. I'm still trying to figure out what I want to do. I feel like maybe slapping on this here, there, but maybe the mirror armor. Right, and then for Hydreigon is, of course, the, well, actually, if I did put the Lumberry on there, no, I'm just kidding, that's probably, we want to put the, Where did the life orb go again? I lost the life orb. Did I put it did I put it in my pocket? I did put it in my pocket. Yes. Yes. We definitely want to run the life orb here. That or, choice scarf. I feel like choice scarf might be the choice here, since it's also what we were running on Garchomp. And it does make it to where we're faster than everything possible. So we're gonna run it. We're gonna run it like this. We'll see how this works. It's gonna be, it's a lot different. Again, this is a different team than we were running before. So even though we were close to Master Ball, we might be putting ourselves, we might be shooting ourselves in the foot here, you know what I'm saying? Metaphorically. Right? But it's okay. It would be interesting. The end of the season is coming. I need to hurry up and be master in both of these. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So again, we're not running. We have the Hydreigon. I should, like, you know what I should have did? It's already, like, I already feel like I should change my team again. Like, instead of the Arcanine, I feel like I should be running the Garchomp there, because I have that Earthquake and not have two Pokemon that can combo with him instead of one. Well, I mean, like, Mimikyu was, but he had to be doing his thing, right? And you can see my opponent's got stuff going on here. Watery stuff, right? We also have watery stuff going on here. Interesting, right? So we can start off with the Palafin and the Iron Hands here, and drop the Corviknight and Actually, I meant to change my moves. I forgot to change my moves. I was gonna change my moves on Brubonnet, and Torkoal, and Lilligant, but the thing is, I'm not playing with the other two, so I just needed to change my moves with Brubonnet and maybe Arcanine actually. So I'm gonna try to remember to do that in the next game. I think we want to run. See, he's going to be trying to go for the yeah, you know. Yeah, we're going to try to run this. He's got the Raichu. I feel like I wanted to run my Hydreigon. But I feel like I've got an interesting strat here, I think. You said, so it looks like a competitive Sylveon double battle team with Sylveon, Arcanine, Garchomp, and Murkrow. That sounds like an interesting team, actually. 100%. 100%. Sylveon does the AoE damage. You got Arcanine for the Intimidate and Buffiness, and Garchomp with the output damage, and Murkrow with the Prankster. It's a very solid strategy. So do we flip out, or do we do our thing? The thing is, he's going to do the, he's gonna do the things. He also started with Raichu, so he knows that we were gonna switch into this immediately. We'll do that. We'll switch into Brubonnet here, and then we're going to go ahead and do Fake Out into the Raichu, which we should be faster than our opponent because meta build or something like that. I don't know. Alright, so hopefully we get the Chomp in there, and then he's doing a double Fake Out from our opponent there. So we faked out the Rift slower than Raichu. And he did the Wild Charge to power up his special attack. I see. Alright, so we're gonna try to put to sleep the right, let me make sure. Putting to sleep the Iron Hands, and then we're gonna close combat this Raichu and try to get rid of him. He nuzzles my Brubonnet, which is a strategy, but is it a good strategy? Honestly, Brubonnet's already slow normally. And that's what I meant to put on him, was Sucker Punch, so we would be able to just hit faster than some people for that exact reason, because he's slow. But I totally forgot to switch the move, right? So we got our Iron Hands to get the knockout here. ladies and gentlemen, on his electric Pokemon, by the way, which he has another electric Pokemon, Iron Hands, as you can see. So he did get the paralyzation to go through. We would have put him to sleep had we not been paralyzed, right? It's a 50% chance for it to happen forever. Until we die. So we know that we can't spore the other dude, so that's good that we at least know that we can just spore this guy right here. And we are going to go ahead and Volt Switch out of here. Which hopefully, I'm not a troll. Okay, so we did end up going to sleep, so we don't Volt Switch, actually. I think actually it was a bad idea for me to even think about Volt Switching there. Maybe. We are gonna move faster. He's got the Sucker Punch to hit us. Right? But he can't fake us out. He's gonna Water Pokemon. So like, he could switch into the Water Pokemon for us to do less damage. He can put the Spore on us. He can hit us with the electromagnetic thing or whatever. So he can put me to sleep for sure. I forgot to switch Palafin's moves also. He's not supposed to have acrobatics, right? So, yeah. Right, so I'm just forgetting to do everything. Right? We could get into the Wave Crash, which we are faster than both of his Pokemon right now. Actually, it might be enough to just kill him, so let's just take the chance that we can kill their Spore user here. And we are going to go ahead and also hopefully wake up and do close combat to get a knockout here. Oh, yeah, it's getting a little buck wild out here. Getting a little buck wild indeed. Oh my goodness. I know we could have went for the electric person, that is, but they're both technically our weakness. But we're gonna just wave crash this dude here. To get rid of the sleeping problem that we're having, we didn't even do enough damage, even with the Choice Band and the Terra. And he still gets, and he puts us to sleep, right? So that's the big problem, is that we weren't able to. He was so beefy that we weren't able to do the damage. And he gets the Wild Charge. So we definitely could lose this match right now. We're definitely in the negative. Palafin, he was like, he just started off with his electric Pokemon, and also, like, we basically just needed to not play Palafin because he played 3 Pokemon that would counter him. Alright, so we're sleeping. He also has the, I'll just go ahead and do bulk up here. The electric, of course, still on me. Hopefully we can wake up here. But yeah, also us running 2 people that are weak to the electric also. Yep, so it's a tough first match here. Those fire types so that way we can't Brave Bird him if we were going to. Oh, but also close combat won't be as much damage. So he was able to Spore me. So I was confused, maybe Mirror Armor has to do with stat changes, not status effects. So that's very silly. And I could have put the Lumberry on him, which is what I wanted to do. Oh, but Iron Hands woke up. It's not going to be enough damage. This guy has a lot of defense. As you could see by the Palafin not being able to knock him out, we can just probably just quit out of the match now. No point to keep going. Yep, we just needed to not play Palafin and we could have won this match. Also need to change the move, but it's okay. It's all good. Of course, not sure what move now. I was thinking it's protect, but if I am running choice band, I would need to not have protect. So I'm definitely have to switch off of choice band. Oh. And again, our team does look a lot different than it did before. Pretty funny, if we did have Garchomp in there, we could have swept that team pretty good. So, yeah, we just switch in the Arcanine. So we'll just put the safety goggles on Corviknight. That makes sense to me. And then we have the Life Orb. It doesn't. I don't see Life Orb. I still lost it. I'm just gonna put the Lumberry on somebody. We could put it on him. Oh yeah, we were gonna take off the choice band, but. Do 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 do. We would just put the Mirror Herb on there for now. I pretty sure I trained Hydreigon. Yeah, Hydreigon's also shiny too. Check it out. Wow, there's green and purpleated. Forgot what I was looking for. Oh yeah, here. All right, cool. Yep. So finished. Split all over the place. Split some and split some and yep. All right, cool. So I need to change the moves here. Protect! Hooray! Such a powerful maneuver. Alright. Right, we don't need to change anything there. Never say goodbye, I wanna know the truth instead of wondering why. We need to give him a PP up. He's missing one close combat there. Oh yeah, and so Brubonnet needs to have, yeah, see, the other one actually wouldn't even have a grass attack because it would have the Sucker Punch, Crunch, Pollen Puff. I feel like we should slap our... We'll play one more game with Palafin, but I'm gonna probably put Mimikyu back in that spot. Probably. And the Corviknight. You know, actually, instead of Corviknight, I am just going to play Arcanine. Yeah. Yeah. I like it. That looks better. Wait, did I put all the items on there? I think it'll work. I believe in it. I like it. 33, ladies and gentlemen. Any way you want it, that's the way you need it. Any way you want it. Any way you want it, that's the way you need it. Any way you want it. I don't think we were using the right team for Palafin, to be honest. I mean, we still got him in the team. But I mean, like, I think maybe I'd do better if I had, like, Grimmsnarl to drop some, like, shields for him to return and be more beefy to do the damage. But also, again, my opponent just played 3 Pokemon that countered Palafin. It was probably not a great idea. One of the reasons why we should be playing, the Corviknight is for the mirror armor, but I just forget to use it. See, then there's Grimmsnarl and the Mousehold. We see Golden Go. He's got like all damage dealers except for the Grim and the Dragon. I mean, Mousehold. It's half and half. I don't know what I'm talking about. All right, so we got this. Believe in the heart of the cards. All right. I think we will start off with Iron Hands and Hydreigon. Yep, and then we'll flop into a Garchomp if we can. And Arcanine. But focus! What is up, Creamy? Welcome on into the Haze Demon Show. Hope you're having hope everybody's having a wonderful night tonight. Did I remember to put the move on my Pokemon? I put Protect on him, but I didn't play him, and it's fine. And then I put right, so he starts off with the Mousehold and Annihilate, as is tradition, ladies and gentlemen. He can go for the Protect. He can go for the look at me thingy. We're gonna think that he's gonna do the follow me. He could go for the Protect on both of his Pokemon. I forgot. I was thinking Draco Meteor hit 2 people for some reason. Heat Wave hits 2 people. So we'll go for the 2. Mousehold uses Protect, so we do miss with one of our Pokemons we could have potentially have used. He used double. So I was thinking he might have used Protect so that way he could make me lose my attack with my Heat Wave, which is what's going to happen here. Right? Oh, but because I didn't hit nobody, it didn't lower the attack? Or is it overheat didn't lower it? Right, okay, so nothing happens because he does nothing. It's fantastic. We could have did the Fake Out, right? And we chose not to, so we didn't waste Fake Out. There. So he knows we're going to try to hit him again, but he can't Protect again. And now we can just Draco Meteor, Annihilate. Is my Terrestrialization Draco? Okay, so we're just gonna Terrestrialization Draco Meteor this guy, and if he does the follow me, then that means I don't really know why I'm Terrestrializing so early, but I just want to do as much damage as possible right here, right now, on the spot. Here. I feel like I should have just did the Volt Switch like I wanted to. No, 3 items tonight. Oh my goodness, in the Wonder Trade. In the beat 'em up, he's trying to make sure Annihilate does maximum damage here. So we should have definitely Volt Switched out of this situation here, I would like to think. So he's boosted up the attack as much as he can. With the Draco Meteor, can we finish him off though after he's already weakened himself? It's so close to getting him. And yet we did not finish him. There's the minus special defense here. So now he's extra Rage Fist out of his mind. Right, so it wouldn't matter. It wouldn't matter. Right. So every time I keep thinking he's gonna do the follow me, but he doesn't, right? Say Mousehold, Annihilate, OP, oh my goodness. Well, I do seem to have the one Wombo combo that will be able to stop him, which is I could use Earthquake, and I can't miss unless they both protect again, which is just turd burgling. Okay, and we're just gonna attack now, but it doesn't matter if he protects or just follow me because we're still gonna do maximum beefaroni damage. Well, I mean, technically we should have used again. We should have probably used U-turn. Like last time we should have volt switch, but it's fine. Maybe we didn't need to, but this time we definitely, I feel like U-turn would have been better. So we can just go ahead. And so we didn't even target Masshole. So he's going for the protect from both of his Pokemon again because he's boring. Plenty exciting. Right, I'm just kidding, he's not boring. Oh, it is more. Excited to see a lot of Charlotte tomorrow. What are you? Oh, them two? Yeah, they're pretty strong. Pretty strong. All right, so like now he knows that he can switch to one of his to flying Pokemon if he has. Did he have any flying Pokemon in his thingy? You know, I might not even have paid attention to the thingy. Right, and so now we're losing more attack here. Or that time did we lose? And so he's got the heal. Right. Okay. So now we just Earthquake again, and do we really need to U-turn? I mean, I think yes, we should U-turn. No, we're gonna not U-turn, right? So I think we knock out both of his Pokemon here. I want to think so. He can't protect. He follows me. I knock him out, both of them. Do you see what I'm saying? I feel like I won the match right here. So let's go. Let's see what happens. Go how it makes a chime effect win. Hydreigon beats his wings. Oh yeah, true. I didn't even realize that. That is true. It's very interesting. Yeah, so the follow me, this is exactly what we want. Because it doesn't matter. Garchomp with the Earthquake. La GG, baby. Smoke him if you got him. Oh, we managed to not actually kill Hydreigon. Did we target him down? Or we targeted down the Masshold like a noob? Okay, but both of my Pokemon attacked before Annihilate did, right? So, will he have a healer? He'll be able to protect again for the next turn. Is he gonna Rage Fist the Garchomp? Because I feel like if he doesn't Rage Fist the Garchomp, then he chose incorrectly. Because we can still... My Hydreigon isn't double hitting anybody right now. I mean, he could have been with the Overheat, which is why maybe he killed him, because maybe he needed to not have to fight the Overheat. But the thing is, we have Arcanine. Oh, see, this is why I shouldn't have Terra'd, because I needed to Terra on the Arcanine, so that way I didn't accidentally kill myself. Thingamabobber. But the thing is Iron Jigglypuff is he Steel type? Okay, but he gets the attack raised, so actually that was kind of bad on that situation there for sure. Also, it's the ghost Pokemon I can't use the Thingamabobber, right? And that guy doesn't have the Thingamabobber. Alright, so we do that, and we do the Flare Blitz on him. So, Earthquake doesn't kill Arcanine ... But he does protect, which means I'm gonna hurt myself for no reason. He used Tailwind, so he is faster than me now. He was already, Iron was already faster than me. So, he can still win this game with his... I killed my Arcanine completely with a critical hit. Wow. Okay, so I lost the game. Because I barely didn't kill Annihilate. Even though I was able to AoE hit, his protects were just stalled out the game, I guess, enough to win the game. And he gets Tailwind. GG. I don't think I've even seen him do the bulk up. So it was just having more defense, I guess. And I didn't have any... Well, no, I hit him... Every time I tried to hit him the special defense, I kept missing, right? Also, I chose Masshold as my target. That's why I lost the match, chat. Because I chose Masshold as my target in that one. What? He might have used Follow Me that time. So I was supposed to use Overheat to hit both of them. Why didn't I use Overheat? That's what I did wrong. I was supposed to use Overheat and have the double hit attack. So it didn't matter about the Follow Me. For some reason, though, I thought I was going to kill him, but he had to protect, obviously, so I didn't kill him. Well, no, I wouldn't have been able to hit him anyway then, yeah. So, I chose the right target then. Wouldn't have been able to hit him anyway. So the Indeed Armor Rouge slow motion, but then he also has Tailwind and Flutter main for speed. I'm gonna start off with my beefy Pokemon here, and then come through with the sweep afterwards. So let's see what we can do here with Iron Hands and Brute Bonnet first, and then come in with the Hydreigon and Garchomp afterwards. One after the other. And hopefully not at the same time, because that means we might be losing, but let's see. So, Armor and DD is the plan here. He can do the Protect on his Pokemon. He does the Follow Me on his Pokemon in order to whatever. Yada, yada, yada. No priority moves, so the Fake Out is useless in this situation. So we have the... We need to Volt Switch. No, we need to Fake Out first. The Indeedity. And then we're gonna try to Spore the Armor Rouge. Right? Oh yeah, dumb. I'm so dumb. Like, I literally said it at the beginning that, like, we can't use priority moves. So I just waste my turn intentionally, basically. But the thing is, I have Assault Vest on me. But it didn't even matter because he did so much damage that he almost killed me in the one hit. So, that's very nice. If I had Volt Switch, then we would have died, right? I think. Because I'm faster than him, so we would have switched into somebody else. The Psychic wouldn't have hit the Dark type, it would disappear, right? So if I switch into him, if I hard switch, no, I attack before him because he's not using the thingy, or he can't now. So yeah, so he uses a Psychic move, and then we also we can just still Spore Armor Rouge, or whoever is going to be in that slot. So he decided to switch out his Pokemon. So whoever's coming out, the Meowscarada, immune to the Spore, right? Because of it being a grass type. But also good that we didn't Sucker Punch, because then we... You know? So, lots of people running Protect. Is he running the Protect this time, ladies and gentlemen? On the Meowscarada. As we go for the Heat Wave here. And the... We're gonna... No, not for the Spore. We're gonna Pollen Puff the Hydreigon. Right? No, that's not gonna work. You know why it's not gonna work? Just because I feel like he's gonna just Protect. So we just crunch the Indeedity for guaranteed damage here, hopefully. So he tried to go for the Follow Me, right? He Brick Breaks over there. Okay, but we're looking solid there. That's a good damage. He doesn't see that Overheat coming in. We could have finished off the other guy. We could have finished off the other guy. And we did not. We can go for the U-turn here now, and go for the Sucker Punch. I thought he was gonna go for the Protect. His Indeedity wakes up, And the follow me, so I wasted my sucker punch, which is the whole point of why I didn't use it last time. And hopefully we used overheat again. Oh, we took a lot of damage there, but hopefully we used overheat. No, we used the U-turn. Chat. Why do you do this to me? Well, he's still there for later, I guess. Right, he's there for later for Garchomp, right? So we'll just play the Iron Hands here. The Psychic area still prevents... I should have maybe waited longer because the Psychic is still on the battlefield. I can't use my Fake Out. Right. But I am here to Volt... Sure. Is he gonna protect? We don't know. I tried to Sucker Punch. He had the thingamabobber. He knows we can Sucker Punch. He didn't... We have to Volt Switch on him, and then we're gonna Spore Amarouge. Okay, he got the Brick Break. Right? So we could have Sucker Punched him to kill him, so we wouldn't have lost our teammate. We can't take this hit either, so we don't get the Spore off. So we 100% were supposed to use Overheat earlier, so that Meowscarada isn't still playing the game. And then there we could have Sucker Punched to have taken out Meowscarada before there. And again, we could have waited until we had the Psychic Terrain gone, right? But I don't think he has any form of Trick Room anymore, and so I'm pretty sure we outspeed him entirely. We're Earthquake here, and we do the, do we want to do... We want to terrestrialize Garchomp and use Earthquake, yeah. And then we are going to use... Heat Wave. Heat Wave to hit both Pokemon. So we can't miss. Right? So somebody's gonna get hit. Because Amarouge has to have Protect. Right? We're hitting both of them with both our Pokemon, so if one of them dies, at least the other one can hit. But we have to both be faster than him. Garchomp faster than everybody, by the way. He does have the Choice Scarf on him, I think. And he's just a double KO. So Hydreigon ain't hitting nobody with nothing. Wasn't even a matter of a question. Two v one, ladies and gentlemen, 2v1. Is it a flying Pokemon? Is it a, it is a Fluttermane. Does he get the speed boost? He gets the speed boost, so he should be faster than Garchomp, I think. I can't use the other move, right? Yeah, because I'm using Choice Scarf. I think maybe the Choice Scarf puts me faster than him, because I am speed EV trained. Should I have chose Fire because he's going Steel type? Okay, so I chose Dark type to attack him. I think I do no damage to him with my... Please kill the right Pokemon. Oh my god. Oh my god, I live! Garchomp! Oh my god, you live! Thank god, I chose the wrong attack with Hydreigon. We would have lost the game for sure. Oh my god. I don't know how we lived the damage with... Oh, because we went Earthquake. Oh, because we went Ground type. We were not super effective by the Fairy type. Thank God we terraformed on Garchomp there. We definitely would have lost that game because I chose the wrong move on Hydreigon. Even though it shouldn't even have been a problem. I chose the wrong attack. Why didn't I just pick the fire move? Because it's the safest one out of all choices that I could have made. It was the safest choice of any terror he could turn into logically. Okay, but I like this team right now. I like it. I like it. Which is not running the Palafin. But it does potentially set people up to think they're running against Palafin. Palafin's the bait. He is the bait, chat. I feel like it is these four, though. Garchomp, Iron Hands, Brute Bonnet, and Hydreigon. And it's just gonna rock people. It's gonna rock them. It's gonna rock and sock and bebop and bobop them. Oh, we had the Lum on him instead of the Life Orb. Did we need more damage? Yes. Yes, we did. We'll take that chance that we're not running. We need to put this on another Pokemon anyway. We'll take that chance that he's something dark side. So yeah, we're still slower than Terra speed boosted Iron Bundle and Fluttermane. It's very important to keep in mind that they do still outspeed me. What am I looking for again? I keep forgetting what I'm looking for. The Life Orb. Bruh. But if you sing along a little louder... What was the name of the item I was looking for again? It's not in here, man. It's on somebody else. Am I blind? I don't know what Life Orb looks like, apparently. I already have it on somebody. Is it on Mimikyu? I don't see Mimikyu. Did I have him in the wrong area? Did I obliterate my Mimikyu? What happened to him? I didn't obliterate my Mimikyu. There's the Life Orb, by the way. I found it. There. And the Focus Sash. We don't really need it. Where did my... Oh, there's another Assault Vest. Let me put that over here. Where did my Mimikyu go? I didn't lose him, did I? He didn't disappear into the wall blue yonder, did we? I'm blind? Am I blind? He's got to be that one, right? Yeah. Pretty sure that's him. It's flying type too. Yeah. You're not supposed to be in the almost there. You're tripping, bruh. You're tripping, bruh. You're supposed to be over here. We belong. We're gonna swap in. Palafin was in there. Palafin was in there. No. I don't know. I like the start. Iron Hands, Brute Bonnet, start. You start messing with their mind immediately, and then you come in with the Garchomp Hydreigon to finish them off, right? I feel like it's the strat. So we could just drop the, we dropped the Palafin in there, confuse them, again, this is all about confusion, right? And then, I don't know, I kind of like, maybe I'm gonna want to play Arcanine, but then like, am I playing Arcanine instead of Brute Bonnet or Iron Hands? Because I'm running Garchomp and Hydreigon as my damage dealers, right? They feel very solid, high speed, multiple angles of attack, but mainly Garchomp just earthquakes, obviously. Like Grimmsnarl would be maybe instead of Arcanine. Because it's like a similar role in that he's trying to lower stuff or whatnot. And that could also bait them into stuff. But I feel like if we put like a sweeper in there, that makes them think that we're gonna run that sweeper as our sweeper, right? I like it to look like that. Right, so it feels pretty good. The Flutter main though, yeah, so like if we ended up running Flutter main into the match up, we would want to run it with the focus sash that I put over here in the lost zone. All right. Then we're not really utilizing safety goggles, and I feel like we could be. But on what? We don't need it then, I guess. But I think it's good. I think it's fun. I like it. I like the team. It looking spicy. Palafin just looking nice and pretty on the bench while we battle people. Someday things are gonna be easy, a little higher. But here's the thing, like now we have 3 Pokemon on our team that can hit 2 Pokemon at the same time. We got Dazzling Gleam, we got Overheat, and we got Earthquake. So that's a lot of AoE damage on the board here, right? It's looking pretty good. And we're not like running Choice Band or Choice Specs. So that way we are not locked in on our damage dealers. But, well, except Garchomp, right, is all about high speed, high momentum. I'm surprised my opponent didn't play Trick Room while he had a chance. But he didn't realize we were about to roll in deep with high speed, high momentum violence. That's exactly what happened there. He was not prepared. Right. Snoop D-O double Yoda G. La 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 la. We probably need the berry, the citrus berry or something on the Palafin. Got stuck in arm wrestling road for like an hour there. What does that mean? Our opponent running all of the shenanigans. But I think we run the better shenanigans here. It's that Bumblebee shenanigans. Did we want to run Sylveon in here? No! Arm wrestling videos. Oh, okay, now I got you. You ever watch Medieval Knight UFC battles? It's pretty interesting. Not actually UFC, but MMA. But they fight in full armor and with a sword. It's pretty cool. I haven't seen it in a long time though. Let's look it up. Let's see if we got some more of that Medieval Knight. You have seen this? Pretty cool. Oh, okay, cool. Interesting. I think I forgot who I was. Maya, ooh, Maya, ooh, Maya, ha, ha. All right. Do Haas. Right, so is my opponent running the Iron Hands Grimmsnarl at the start, or is it going to be Iron Hands Sylveon with the Corviknight in the back, or is it going to be Sylveon Corviknight on the front, Iron Hands in the back? My opponent's got the plays here. He can make the plays. I should also pay attention to how successful my Earthquake strat is against them. Like, not this turn. But we're gonna fake out the Grimmsnarl, and then we are also going to spore the Grimmsnarl. So we're gonna stop him from being able to use his light screen, his reflect, right? That's the main thing there. Right, that was the important thing. And then he flare blitzes me, which we're gonna be able to take the damage here to get the spore off here. But we could have put the spore onto Arcanine. Wouldn't have been too shabby of an idea, ladies and gentlemen. And see, this is why, the, Among Us is better, because right now we could rotate him out and we would heal ourselves back up to full health, right? But we can try to finish off this Arcanine here. Because he's gonna try to attack me again. Maybe. So we're gonna hit him with all she's got, Cam. And plop them bloppity blippity floppities. The thing is, we all are lowered from the Intimidate. Does he go for the Protect on his Chin Pokemon? He's a guarantee he was sleeping there because he got his turn off the last one. Here's the Sucker Punch to lower him down to half. And here comes, oh, the Flare Blitz. All right, that's right, we're slower. Okay, it's fine. We got the Sucker Punch off, that's important. We got the additional damage in there that we needed to rotisserie rotate. We only got one person asleep, but it's all that matters is the one there. Oh, he also lowered his health. So we get the for sure knockout onto Arcanine before he can rotisserie rotate him into taking down our thingamabobbers, right? Right. I feel like maybe we should have did Wild Charge there. I feel like maybe that would have been the better choice. We'll drop Hydreigon in here first. That way he goes to drop the light screen first instead, which actually he has the Water Chim Pokemon also here. That water ground type that makes me immune to stuff. Right, because we have no effect on him, right? That's fine. So now we're just going to go ahead and just battle it out with this guy over here. And do the has no effect attack on him. Not very effective. So both my attacks are not very effective against Grimmsnarl. Terrible choice to be stuck with Hydreigon here, but I felt like it was the best option. It's a good thing we didn't even try to target down the Gastrodon here. He goes for the Protect. We got the Heat Wave. Wouldn't have mattered on him. We just need to do as much damage as we can to Grimmsnarl and turn this into a 3v2. Are we gonna do enough damage here? No, we don't. He's so bulky, chat. So bulky. We need to do the... Do we need to do the Volt Switch now? If we do Volt Switch, the Gastrodon is gonna just kill... Is going to kill either one of my Pokemon. It hits the water or ground onto my ground. Oh, it is ground. He's gonna do the ground attack. No, we need to finish off the Grimmsnarl. No. We can finish him off afterwards. We'll do the Volt Switch, and we'll do Heat Wave again. Right. He woke up, so he gets the light screen. Oh, he gets the reflect. He goes for the reflect instead of the special defense. Which, of course, Gastrodon barely takes any damage from the thingamabobber there. So, the Volt Switch doesn't do any damage, so we should have realized we were going to kill the Pokemon we were trying to hit there, so that was terrible. We could have hit twice on Gastrodon before he could make another turn. Well, technically, Sylveon's going to kill my dude no matter what. Actually, this turns me into fighting. We're just gonna... He's gonna die no matter what. I literally don't get to do anything with my guy here. We should have just punched him that last turn. There's no way he does anything now. And then also, this guy's gonna die to the 4x super effective, because we don't even have the Terra for this either. So we have horribly lost this match now. It's also good against special defense. Is he faster than my... Why did I Terra there? Actually, that was dumb. I shouldn't have Terra'd. I needed to Terra with my Garchomp. Why did I... Why? I just said I was gonna... I just said to myself I was gonna ground type Terra him. Okay, so he goes with Protect. I know Heat Wave just doesn't even do any damage to this other thing, though. Right, and he has the Reflect to lower my defenses. I mean, to make it to where I'm not doing as much damage. And then, of course, it's for the Earth Power. But we were already really low. I was always kind of thinking I still needed to switch him out earlier. It was just because he needed to get his attack, his defenses back in. And then we could have got one more fake out somewhere. But now we can drop the... I feel like Earthquake hits both of them, yes. He still has Hyper Voice. He's gonna one-shot my Pokemon because I'm dumb. And I accidentally didn't Terra Garchomp into being ground type so he could actually do more damage right now. We killed Gashgashodon, but we're still gonna get obliterated here. There's no way we survive the next attack. He's gonna do Hyper Voice and it's Fairy type and we die to it. Garchomp survives with 22 health. Ladies and gentlemen, are we about to win the game? I don't know. I don't think so. We're pretty sure we don't do enough damage with the Earthquake. It needed the... He's got a... Because we did the... Right. We would be able to do it, but we needed to double hit there. We wouldn't have been able to win the match. I just don't think... We don't do enough damage, right? We don't do enough damage. Because we needed the overheat to also weaken him down. We could get a crit! We could! Oh, we just win! Oh, never mind. We just win! Because the power of Choice Scarf, Garchomp, victory. Ladies and gentlemen, absolutely spicy match. My goodness. Hot diggity dog. Hot diggity dog. What a game. What a game, chat. What a game. He got his reflect up so late in the game. So late in the game. And it didn't matter, though. He had the reflect up while we were Garchomping him in the face. Think about that, chat. Think about that. He would have died in the one hit. Without the reflect. But I don't think he would have died if we had Terra. But we wouldn't have almost died. We would have been less from dying, right? So we didn't Terra for the excitement of the match. That's what it was. Because we calculated we could take that extra 50% more damage or whatever it was. Was the Hyper Voice turned into pixelated? Was it fairy? It was pretty sure it was fairy pixelated. It was for the content, chat. It was obviously for the content. Obviously. That's right. Let's take a moment. Let me run to the bathroom, and we'll keep going. That was an absolutely beautiful match. I wish you guys had seen it. You had to be here. You had to be here. It was very nice. I barely won that match. Actually, I barely won the last 2 matches. Like, 1 hit difference on both of them. That's cutting it too close. Cutting it very close indeed. Pretty funny how I keep bringing up like Grimmsnarl and then we literally play somebody running Grimmsnarl the next time. That's like happened last time in stream and then it happened this time in stream. So close. So close, ladies and gentlemen. What's going on, Jimmy James? Welcome on into the Haze Demon Show. We just won 2 battles in a row. By the skin of our teeth. We're going in to rank 10. Halfway, almost there to Master Ball. We're at 69 battles total. My opponent running water absorb stuff and things. So we pretend like we're running Palafin, but we're running Iron Hands and Brute Bonnet first with the Hydreigon and the Garchomp for the finale. None of his Pokemon are flying. He does have a switch out, so we can't use Brute Bonnet against him, potentially. Sleepy time! It is 12:44 p.m. my time, so it makes sense. And it's a DD Amarouche! We just battled the same strategy 2 games ago. So I literally said at the beginning of the match, I can't use Fake Out. So I should have probably not even brought Iron Hands at all, but I can't use Fake Out. And so we're just gonna hard switch because I might not even be able to get the Volt Absorb off. We're just gonna switch into Garchomp immediately and also drop the Spore onto Amarouche in case he trolls here. I don't know if he's using the Psychic thing, and maybe I should have went to Hydreigon immediately. Let's see. Okay, so it's fine that I spored his Amarouche because it still doesn't spore the other Pokemon, which were faster than him, right? So as long as we could take him out before then we don't have to worry about Trick Room, right? So right now we have our Earthquake. We could Terra Earthquake now and just do the extra damage. Now we would kill our own Pokemon though. Probably. So last time we did the earlier Earthquake or whatever, we seen him do like what you call it? Alright, so he switches out his Pokemon, that's fine. He could go into... He doesn't have Flying type, so this does work out really well here. You know, wake up your son to translate. Oh, I believe it. Okay, so for sure, the Spore isn't going to connect because he's Grass type, so we're not even going to get that off ability. But we at least get the Spore, the Earthquake here, which does a pretty good amount of damage, but not enough to really do anything. You just get the Seed Spore thing here. Okay, so now we would be able to rotate back into our Iron Hands and be able to get the... fake hands, right? Okay, so we can't put him to sleep. So we should have attacked. That was a turn that we needed to attack, knowing that he could have did some silly things indeed. Which is what he chose to do. Some silly things indeed. So I believe it took the damage from our Garchomp really well, right? So we're gonna go ahead and just switch, oh, not run. We're gonna switch again into Hydreigon, and we're gonna Brute Bonnet. We are going to Pollen. We're gonna crunch this in D. The battle was canceled by my opponent. Look, I almost canceled it out of the battle too, but then my opponent was like, you know what? I think I lost this game. GG, baby. And I'm like, you know what? You're right, bro. I'm not gonna cancel. You can go ahead and cancel. And then he did. It was the mind games, baby. It was the mind games. Right. Get him out of my lobby. Smoked that fool, chat. Smoked him. Smoked him. You seen that, chat? Absolutely smoked him. My start is vicious. It is vicious, bruh. It's absolutely vicious. He was sitting there like, what am I gonna do with our Believer now that there's a Garchomp on the field? And guess what? Hydreigon's gonna come out that fire cracking out, man. It was all over, brother. He was mad because he was sleeping. Like, bro, go back to sleep. Get back to sleep, bruh. Go back to sleep. We need one more. We need one more win, chat. Can we do it, lassies? Can we do it? Oh, we don't know. So he chases them away, yeah. You got this, let's go! Right, because armor cannon and stuff is psychic attacks, right? So like Hydreigon switches that guy. Could be doing that. Could be doing that when that's the thing. But I'm starting out with Dark type anyway. Alright, so the Annihilate, the Mouse Hold off the bat, the Gargle Knuckles, the Armor Rouge, Mishkirada. Look at this guy's strategy, right? So like we could have the double hitting KO technique with the Hydreigon Fluttermane there to do the damage, but then we would be Gargle Knuckled to death, right? Obviously our main strategy is our normal one. The problem is that we lost to Annihilate earlier. That's the problem. So we are going to play. We're not going to mess it up this time. That's what it was. We messed up last time. We're just going to start off the same. We're going to end the same. We're going to troll him thinking we're running Palafin or Fluttermane. That's the strategy. Those two Pokemon are to troll our opponent into thinking we're playing top tier that strategy. We're just like, nah, we got the old school bros down here. Hydreigon, Garchomp for the sweep. That's right. With the two Paradox support Pokemon. Right. Because they're tanky, beefy cheddar cheeses. So we see the play off the bat here. We see the play that we've seen the play of, right? You know what I'm saying? So we're going to fake out the dude there, and we're going to spore the dude there, right? Do you see what I'm saying? So the fake out should go first, right? But he could do the double protect. That other guy did double protect. Remember, that's why he was able to gain the advantage, because he did the double protect, right? This time he doesn't get the double protect, right? So that guy takes the damage, and he doesn't use his ability. So Taunt prevents me from sporing, so immediately I'm wasting my turn. So I wasted my turn, he wasted his turn. Well played. Well played. Right, so now he could do the, protect, or the follow me, and just hit me. We are going to, we're gonna Volt Switch. And we didn't put either of his Pokemon to sleep because of Taunt, right? So we can just, we can crunch onto the dude, which I know it's just gonna end up helping him here. went with the Spore. No, we can't because we get time to go. I keep saying that. I keep saying it like we're gonna be able to do it. Oh, we live with 6 health. That's crazy. But we didn't do enough damage there to finish him off. Right. Okay. So, step 1, we overheat and blow up his Pokemon. That's step 1. Because if we went in there with Earthquake, we kill our own Pokemon. Right? And we should be faster than him, like, no matter what. And this is whenever we would want Terra Fire, because we want to be able to do as much damage as possible, which is what we need right now. He could go for the Protect here, or the Follow Me, so we just need to crunch again. For sure, because we need to always be aware of when Sucker Punch is going to get canceled out. So, like, no matter what, we weren't going to get the Sucker Punch out. And we don't do enough damage, even with Life Orb, to kill his Annihilate. But we get the burn onto both of his Pokemon! Oh my goodness! Alright, I love to see it, you love to see it. The reduced damage, leaving us with 1 HP, and it's a critical hit, and we didn't even die! Oh my god, that's absolutely upsetting for our Pokemon. 100%, I mean my opponent, not our Pokemon. Oh my god, 1 health remaining after the burn damage reduction. Oh my goodness, that's so sweaty. Oh my goodness. That's so sweaty. So right now we know that our Hydreigon outspeeds the Annihilate. We know that. So we just need to Heat Wave again. I don't have first of all, we're gonna Sucker Punch this guy right here. First of all, because we're gonna get maximum fortification damage on this guy, right? Oh, he goes for the Protect. Okay, so we absolutely waste our Sucker Punch there. That's fine. That's fine because no matter what, we still go before Annihilate, and we have a double hitting technique, right? So the Annihilate is just completely taken out of the situation. And guess what? You have to attack me next turn. Anyway, you just canceled the match, bro. Just get him out of my line. It's already over. Oh yeah, we killed ourselves with the Life Orb. That's why he protected, right? Because we were gonna kill ourselves with Life Orb. But we have Garchomp. He's still gonna be. Is he faster? Is he slower? Did we Terra yet? We didn't Terra, right? We didn't milk the Terra because we definitely need to Terra. Oh, he's got 2 Pokemon still. That's right. He's still got 2 Pokemon, chat. Oh goodness. Oh goodness. I forgot about that Pokemon. All right, so we're definitely Terra, Earthquake. We go before them. We get the Brute Bonnet. We Sucker Punch this guy right here. He's not. If he goes for the double Protect, whatever, bro. Whatever, right? Whatever. I don't remember if I seen the photosynthesis thing happening on Fluttermane to see if he got the speed boost or not. I was not paying attention. So we see that he can't survive Garchomp's Earthquake. That's the main thing. He can't survive it. And Meowscarada maybe can survive it, right? So why am I Sucker Punching Fluttermane? I don't know. Because I want to hit this dude in the face and make sure that he is dead for sure by the end of this turn. Or like if he has Focus Sash. He could have Focus Sash, right? We want to extra hit him in case he's got Focus Sash. That's what it is. I remember now. The big brain strat. That's right. Get the Focus Sash out of here. Get the Focus Sash out. Alright. And that's okay. Hopefully he's not got Flying type. Do not have Flying type. Do not have Flying type. Do not have Flying type. That, sir, is not Flying type. Get him out of my lobby. La GG. Bicycle. 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 Alright, he Sucker Punched me first. Oh! Oh! Okay, so if he had Focus Sash, he can have Focus Sash. So we hit him with the Garchomp Earthquake. Let's go! Do the damage, baby! Oh yeah, and like I said, it was gonna take out the Fluttermane. That's the most important thing right there. Leaving that Meowscarada to be 1v2'd. 2v1. Let's go. Let's go. I just needed to make sure that guy was dead. And he was, in fact, dead. Right? Because normally, Brute Bonnet would go after Fluttermane, and we would have died to the Dazzling Gleam. It would have killed Brute Bonnet, probably. Right? And then almost killed Garchomp, right? Because obviously this dude's got Sucker Punch, so he would have been able to Sucker Punch Garchomp and win the game. Right now, he can't do none of that, right? Okay? He can't do none of that. And we Pollen Puff. We're gonna Pollen Puff our own Garchomp. Even though we could have attacked and potentially ended the game, which we probably could end the game anyway, but I'm gonna go ahead and heal my Garchomp, which we can't really do. It's gonna end the game before I can do that. Come on, let me heal my Pokemon. Do it! Do it now! We could have maybe chose to do it before. I don't know when we could have did it, but we could have. Oh yeah, I'm maybe supposed to put on the Rage Spore to make people attack him instead of other guys, but like then I don't have Crunch, Sucker Punch, Pollen, Spore, right? Like I don't have room for 5 moves. All right, that should put us in Master Ball rank, ladies and gentlemen. Can you see it? Can you see it? Easy, baby. Can you see it? Let's go. Oh yeah, booyah, baby. Oh yeah, that's the team right there. With technically just those 4 Pokemon, right? The Iron Hands, Brute Bonnet, Garchomp, Hydreigon. Hey, yeah, drink it up. Oh yeah, very awesome indeed. Let's take a look at the team. Let's take a moment to look at the team. What we can aspire to be. Teamwork. Right? So we accounted for him having Focus Sash on his Pokemon. Right? Right. Palafin again. Palafin, Fluttermane, they're really good Pokemon. But the problem is like they're not tanky. Right? Okay, Palafin can be tanky, right? He gets all super powerful and can be buff and whatnot. So yeah, he can be tanky. He definitely can be. But the Fluttermane, weak. Weak sauce, baby. Weak sauce. Right? Iron Hands, he taking hits and surviving with like 6 health remaining. Freaking Hydreigon living with freaking, what was it, 1 health or some crazy business, bro? What was that? What was that? Look at that. I have nothing in defenses here, and we just barely survived it. Like, maybe his was more defensive than tanky, or damage, maybe. Maybe that's what it was. Right, this guy's got mixed stuff, a lot of special defense. Fluttermane, hype. That person using Protect, like, what are you doing? Oh, maybe he thought that the Sucker Punch from Yaskirata was gonna kill my Pokemon, cause it didn't. Cause that's another thing is, Hydreigon and Garchomp, they are tanky. Let's take a look at their stats here. They're both at level 64, 54, so you can't really look at it. I wish we could look at it like in the level 50 somehow, you know. I guess we could really only compare them at the highest whenever the level 100. But we could look at their base stats, right? Let's look at the base stats here of, and you're not going to look, but I'm going to tell you, right? Okay. We already know both of them are basically like over 600. They're like 600 because they're pseudo legendaries, right? So they have like 600 base thingamabobbers. Easily. Right. So they're already really tanky. That's what makes Dragonite really good too. You know what'd be funny is we run Dragonite in this team. You know, just have like triple dragon. Like, bro, you gonna come at me with that fairy, right? You better. That would be way too much bait. Just run all dragons. Just all the dragons, bro. This guy was pretending to be a dragon. I mean, Brute Brown is pretending to be a dragon too. They're all dragons. This is all dragons. I'm just being silly. Of course, I'm being silly. I haven't been running my Icy Hands. Icy Hands. What the heck? Who's Icy Hands, bro? There's literally no Pokemon in the game. Iron Bundle is who I was talking about. He's Icy Hands, bro. I haven't even used him yet. I am confused why I haven't played as him yet. At all. Like, he could be in there, instead of nobody. Like, he's there for the encore and stuff, you know? I don't know. I think he needs a different move. I'm pretty sure he needs Protect or something. I don't know. I like my team right now. Like, just does 4 Pokemon. I don't see a reason to have a different one, because then I lose my ability to not get hit by my own Earthquake. And then, like, Brute can take the Earthquake. Obviously, Iron Hands can't take the Earthquake at all. So he doesn't really have as much synergy with the, I mean, he's there for the Fake Out, right? Even if I get countered with the Fake Out, I might still be able to use it later. Which is why I was kind of thinking, like, Gothitelle would be a better choice for me than Iron Hands, because she has different techniques that I can utilize. I think. But, like, Iron Hands is definitely my top tier starter right now, for sure. Lead Pokemon. And I have triple AoE hitters. Well, I did with Fluttermane in there, right? I could put in the Hatterena to troll, be able to do the same thing, which is AoE Dazzling Gleam, but also be more tanky. I feel like maybe I shouldn't have went full special defense, and maybe went I should have probably went full physical defense, so, because she already has really good special defense. It would balance it out, making it a full tanky Pokemon. But, like, I just trying to use it purely for this one purpose, but then end up just not really using them. And there's no reason for me to use Trick Room, because Hydreigon and Garchomp are so fast, it would be counterproductive. I'm more likely to be countered by Trick Room. But I think by starting Iron Hands and Brute Bonnet all the time, they don't feel like... We ran into Indeedee twice with this team, and they didn't feel the need to drop the Trick Room because of us already being too slow. And by then, we were putting them to sleep. Whatnot. Shenanigans. Right. The Gargonockle is hilarious, and I don't know if I would really want to do that to my opponent. That would make them really have to think. To use to pick my Pokemon reward and pick some Doodoo. Here's the problem with that, is you wouldn't get to pick from Doodoo. You would pick from these Pokemon probably, if I was to let that be the case. It was any of these Pokemon that are on the screen are edible and nutritious. Not those ones, but these ones, yeah. There's rules to rules. Reroll it. I wanted to try Arcanine, though. That's the thing. It's like, I didn't need Arcanine. Right, this is what I want to do. I wanted to troll and go double... I wanted to go Triple Dragon. Triple Dragon Brute Bonnet. It sounds pretty good, right? But then it makes it really obvious that I'm running Earthquake. I feel like we need the water just to you know what? We could play... Can we play Gyarados? I mean, that would be troll. Like, we already made it to Master. We're gonna lose, but we're gonna win at the same time. Oh wait, we gotta do single battles now, right? Is that what we're gonna do? I wanted to try to get to Master in both of them, so that's true. So let's Let's run some solo battles. I think it's a strategy. We obviously want to run Gargle Knuckle. He's OP Gangnam Style. Do. Absolutely gargling these nuts on my opponents all day. So we can actually play Palafin. Hooray! Check it out. You guys are gonna like it. It's very nice. Well, I mean, we're probably gonna counter it immediately. It's a strategy to be countered immediately. Right? Guys, it's gonna be awesome. Check it out. We haven't played any battles yet for single battle. There it is yet again. Master rank, 20,000 in the world. I'm so terrified of being 20,000 in the world right now. That means I am definitely losing my matches. Let me do that off stream. Let me get where I'm supposed to be, and then I can show you guys some level of my gameplay. Closer to my level, I mean to say. 1 second. Are you ready to rock and sock and bebop and bo-bop-bum? Jimmy, come on down. Wait, I don't have an item on my dude, so that's good. I was paying attention. Where's my car? We going straight to the wild, wild west. Ooh, we're going straight to the wild, 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 wild. The obvious item is indeed, ladies and gentlemen, the leftovers. Why wouldn't it let me use them? I want to use leftovers. Give it to me. I want to eat. We go into the wild, wild west. We go into the wild, wild west. Straight to the wild, wild west. We going straight to the wild, 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 wild. So we're like 100% not playing Palafin because he's got the counters for it completely. I want to believe so. I want to believe so, and so therefore it is true. It also has the spore for our spore, and he also can counter our Garganackle, kind of, yeah, because we don't have the Ghost Terror on him. We can Earthquake everything he has and win the game, though. So we could go with Grimmsnarl, Garchomp, and then Garganackle. But we could... See, he has two people that also cannot be spored. I think we still go for Garganackle, because his counters to Gargonacle are physical. And his whole team is basically physical, except for Toxtricity. Right? So, that means that we have quite the tanky, beefy, cheddar cheesy gameplay here. Right? Right. The shroom out first, ladies and gentlemen. He's ready to put me to sleep. Do we have the technique to bounce that back? We don't have magic bounce, but it wouldn't matter anyway. But Gargonacle cannot be put to sleep, so we're gonna just go ahead and switch out right now. Right? So he can't be put to sleep. So, even though we would have been able to use our reflect and whatever, it doesn't matter. He spores, it doesn't work. Right? So he loses his turn. We get a free switch. We are going to Iron Defense immediately. Oh, this bullet damage actually with the loaded dice might be too much immediately. Oh, he only hit me 3 times. We get the Iron Defense. I'm not sure. 5 hits will 100% kill me in 2 turns from now. He should think that I'm going to go for the Protect. And if I go for Protect, he can switch out for free. But I could also go for the Recover and get full health. But the thing is, he's going to kill me if I do not. So I have to go with the safe move here and Protect, which he did not switch out his Pokemon. So we did not get outplayed there. And he goes for the Bullet Seed. If we get lucky that he gets only 3 hits, we should survive it. I want to believe so, but not a lot. It's going to be very, very close. If we had the Ghost Terra, we would be in the advantage right now. 100%. Now, he's still going to get the kill on me. Right? Oh, no. 2 times. He got the worst luck possible, chat. 2 hits only. We could have been hit 1 more time and we would have died. Why is he not running loaded dice for 4 guaranteed hits? I'm not sure what he's running instead. The Focus Sash, maybe? And here we can do another Recover. Because now we are way above being mutilated. And he's getting horrible luck. We're getting really good luck, is on our side, you could say. The luck is on our side. We could have even went for a Protect there. He could switch out his Pokemon, but honestly, right now, we want to just drop the Iron Defense while we're back to almost full health. Because Gargonacle does what Gargonacle does best. Gargling on those nuts right now. And we're not even doing any damage to him. We're just getting beefy. And you can't put me to sleep either. That was the whole point of me playing Gargonacle, was to counter and putting me to sleep. Which, there he is, he withdraws. So we get a completely free Iron Defense. He has 1 special Pokemon. There it is. And if we had the Terra Ghost right now, we would be... Well, it wouldn't matter, actually. I don't think it matters. Right, so we obviously we cannot the Iron Defense is doing nothing versus him right now. And also, this is one of those things where I said to myself, maybe I shouldn't have did as much defense and should have did more special defense build on my Gargonacle. But he will take a very, very big hit here. So I wish we had Salt Cured on that 1 defense so we could have got a free Salt Cure. Because Grimmsnarl's the one that has all the special defense. We should probably just switch Pokemon. But, I kind of want to just get the Salt Cure, Protect, then switch. No, I think we should switch. I think it's for the better. We definitely needed to attack one time instead of using the iron defense. We had the chance to outplay him there. It would have been exactly what we needed. We're gonna take even neutral damage. Oh, it actually ended up just killing me completely. We couldn't even take the hit. Oh, that's terrible. Because we could have easily have survived at least one hit with Gargonacle. And now there's no reason to switch to Garchomp. What a mistake, chat. What a mistake. And we lose the iron defense for no reason at all, by the way. For no reason at all, by the way. Because we ended up dying there completely. Since we didn't have the, Right, now we get to see how much damage we would have taken. Right. And look how much damage we did too. So if we had done that in the first place, we would be so good. Instead of doing the second iron defense, if we had just did one attack, we had just attacked. Alright, but we obviously protect here. He might withdraw his Pokemon to get the Thingamabobber down. I'm really surprised Grimmsnarl didn't survive the hit. I would think he would have at least got one, because I just needed to put up the light screen. That was all I needed to do with him, and we would have been fine. But here we are. This is where we are now. Right, we could go for the double protect, but it doesn't matter. We're just gonna get killed here, and he would just take the damage or whatever. We're gonna hit him with the next Pokemon. I don't remember if his photosynthesis, if he used photosynthesis or whatever it is called. Yeah, right, so, yeah, if we just did the one attack earlier, but now we're down 2 Pokemon to 1. I mean, 1 to 3. And, if he has a, flying Pokemon. I don't think he has a flying Pokemon. We should be able to just use Earthquake. You have no reason not to go double protect in that instance. Yeah. Yeah, just to, because I get killed no matter what. And just to stall out the match and try to get him with that. But the thing is like, I am going to be using Earthquake, and so he's just gonna die, hopefully first, because I don't have to. If I had Protect on Garchomp, it would make sense. Stall out one more turn, and then stall out another turn with Garchomp. Try to. Right, well, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, we should be able to just one-shot him here. But I don't know if we're gonna be able to kill the rest of his Pokemon. And see, like, see where the extra damage didn't matter. But, like, maybe I should have just not played Gargonacle again. I should have just waited. Because apparently I outspelled him anyway. I was kind of thinking we still needed to just chip him just in case he had the Focus Sash. So that we didn't get the return damage. And we don't know if he has the Focus Sash. And obviously Earthquake's not going to do a lot here. Could have tried to have locked us into a more unlikely even. Here we're going to get Spored, so we're just going to be put to sleep after we fail to kill him. Because he has to have the Focus Sash. We had just attacked him. It would have been so much better for that one extra attack instead of Gargle. Okay, so we still went first, but again, he's going to survive with the one. Not even one, but it's fine. So we get one guaranteed turn of being put to sleep. And he's going to use Bullet Punch again, but Bullet Seed, but he had such terrible luck with Bullet Seed. So what other damage? Okay, so just oh yeah, we're taking way more damage than Gargoyle. So yeah, we're dead in 2 hits, and it was a critical on the second one too. Yeah. Right. The Breloom for the GG. Yeah, and I was saying that I should not have played Gargonacle, but then I was just like, they had a lot of defense, but then, of course, still ran into Flutter Mane. If I just didn't switch into if I didn't switch into Grimmsnarl and just attacked the turn before, we could have won that. So it was only like 1 or 2 choices difference there for us to win the match. And for some reason we went up in points, I think. I'm not sure where we were on the bar for rank 9. I thought we were at the bottom of the rank 9 bar. I guess we're not. We were somewhere up. So, Aquajet, huge power, Azmoral. Yep, Grimmsnarl was just completely wasted that turn. You know, we'll just start with Grimmsnarl with Gargonacle, and then we'll run the Garchomp there. So we'll run it in that order. So I just want to get my shields up. I think that's what we should have did. Was like we just had the wrong starting order, and we had Grim, and we just switched him out immediately. So that was maybe where we messed up too, actually. So 2 different times. 3 different potential mistakes in that last match. Of course, we're kind of leaving it up to having more with all of our game won by Garchomp. So he's a special attacker, but he also is just using Tailwind, potentially. So we'll just light screen. And we should see Tailwind. Air Slash. So, he doesn't attack before me, so he wouldn't get the flinch, and then also, he barely did any damage. Now see, that was special defense, but he's not super strong special defense, but he is special defense. I'm not gonna use the Reflect yet. We get the, other thing off, whatever it's called, my Fairy Attack. And, it can lower the special defense, but special attack, but he doesn't have special attack, so it didn't matter. Alright, and now we can drop the Reflect. Oh, Bullet Punch. My Prankster was outpaced by his Bullet Punch priority. I see. So, he will kill me in the one hit. Bullet Punch, killing Gargonacle. But not doing anything to Garchomp. Is it worth it to just take the hit? How many? He still has 3 Pokemon. I mean, yeah, because he hits me no matter what. The Bullet Punch isn't gonna hurt me. And we can actually keep our shields up for whenever Gargonacle hits the field. So he'll be more buffed up and whatnot. At least one way. Yeah, the Bullet Punch. But how much damage did we take? Nothing. All right, so that was the whole point of doing that. Right, and so he had the Flying Bird Pokemon, so we will have to switch attacks. Oh, we didn't even kill him. Oh, but he's gonna kill himself with the rough skin. So we're locked into a technique that we can't hit his Pokemon with. So that might be all Grimmsnarl's worth. Oh no, we can just switch to Gargonacle for sure, because he can definitely take the hit. Oh, he cannot definitely not take that hit. We're just gonna go ahead and just use Earthquake here. I think he's gonna just hit me with the... The Play Rough. He didn't even murderate me with the Play Rough. And Oh yeah, because I have the choice scarf, so it does make me faster, right? But like he's gotta have the jet punch now. Right? The aqua jet, there we go. Not jet punch, that's Falcon punch. Right, alright, so that's good. That was like the main thing we wanted to have happen there. The shields are still up though. But we can at least... We know... Oh wait. The aqua jet is still gonna outspeed me. So we're still gonna end up just losing Grimmsnarl for nothing. We could have waited a little longer. But it just seems pointless. Because we're just gonna use the parting shot. Oh, we actually are faster than him. So, alright, perfect. So we lower his attack. We also have the, reflect still up. So now we can safely turn into Garganacl while he has a water Pokemon on the board. Because he's gonna do way less damage than ever before. Right? And we're gonna practically heal up all that damage. Okay, that's a lot better. That's looking really good. Okay, there's the light screen. That's special attack. So we have one more turn of regular defense. So we just want to go ahead and Salt Cure for sure. Right, that's still physical. So there it is. The, Right. So right now, he could switch into his other Pokemon to get rid of it. And that would be when we would want to switch to our other Pokemon, because we would want to get our light screen back up. But the thing is that, like, it's just better for us to Iron Defense here for his next Pokemon. Oh, our defense even fell from the liquidation. I think it was already minus from the one before, too. So we're bringing ourselves back up to normal. You'd have gone recover, yeah, to get to full health. It's true. Luckily, the recover comes from the leftovers. But I get what you're saying. Obviously, it would take us to full health. And there's the reflect. It was 2 turns later, not 1. Plus, actually, if we did go full guacamole. Okay, so we... Yeah, because he's special defense, right. If I remembered he had a special defense Pokemon, if I had remembered that. I would have definitely healed. They're not such interesting Poke. I look forward to using them in competitive. Oh my goodness, what's he gonna do? It's electric type. It's electric, dude. So not flying. He's not weak to my stuff. I feel like honestly we need to switch Pokemon. If he had the Tailwind here, it would have been perfect time to do it. Electro Ball, right? So again, you were right though, because I forgot he had the special, right? That we needed to just use recover, because we could have already attacked and then healed and whatnot now. But now we need to recover after he attacks me. I think I'm slower than him. I have got to be slower than him. I'm gonna recover now. And I don't survive it, right? Because I don't have any special defense built into me. And I sat there and I built up the iron defense. And we needed to switch to Grimmsnarl to drop the getting light screen there to protect ourselves from that damage, but I couldn't do it. So we lose the Pokemon. We lose the battle. It was close. But we lose. And yeah, again, yeah. It's that the one move. Had done the recover, we could have attacked immediately. And then went into protect and his health would be lower. Whatnot. But we also couldn't go into Grimmsnarl. Again, he was just kind of there for nothing. Okay, so physical, tank, special. I don't know what that is. Really weird team, definitely. I feel like we definitely just troll him off the bat here. I mean, the Grim Garganacle trolling, but I need to get. Why am I don't even know why I'm running Iron Hands, honestly. I'm not really sure why. I feel like he's more for my double battling. I kind of want to start off with Brute Bonnet, but that's probably why he's running Golden Go, is to counter the Brute Bonnet gameplay. And he does see the Brute Bonnet and also the Iron Hand, so he's definitely going Golden Go. So we'll start off with Garganacle. And we'll run the Brute next. Do we want to just run Palafin? Why am I end up always... I have to play Garchomp here. Did I not pick... Oh, no, I didn't pick chat. Never mind. Oh, that's terrible. Because... now it's going to be locked into the top 3 Pokemon, which is Iron Hands is my start. Oh, that's terrible. It is really bad. I was just about to lock in, too. And now I have to Heart of the Cards it. We shuffled the deck, per se. The close combat does take him out. I actually meant to do Fake Out first. Well... he made me flinch when I could have at least faked out. Why, chat? Why? Why didn't I at least click Fake Out? For some reason, I thought it was going to let me choose if I was going to... Okay, so he got double flinch, so he got the Serene Grace to get the 60% chance to make me flinch. Are we going to get one attack in? We do! Managed to get one attack in! And we absolutely smashed him back in return, ladies and gentlemen. Holy schmackarooskies. Those flinches were strong. Absolutely strong indeed. So I was trying to have the Serene Grace, Tailwind, thingamabobber, but I wasn't sure if I was gonna... I ended up not going Air Slash because... or Air Cutter or whatever it is. And going physical style. Alright, so we're obviously slower than this guy. There's no way we're faster than him. He's a water type, so we could just switch into the Brute Bonnet and try to get that Fake Out back one more time. And plus, there's no way we're faster than him. Hopefully he didn't just, like, belly drum to get full damage. That would be terrible for us. Aqua Jet, perfect. We absolutely counterplay him. There we go indeed. You're right. Let's go. All right, so does he have the ability... Wait. Brute's Bonnet faster than the Azumarill. Then my other Pokemon was probably faster. I don't know if we would have beat him, though. But we put him to sleep, so that's super good. That's super extra good. Know what I'm saying? Super extra good. None of my moves are good, though, actually. Matter of fact... I'm not sure why we're even playing this Pokemon now. Let's switch back. We have at least one guaranteed turn of him being asleep and a chance for him to be asleep the next turn. So, was it good to turn back to Iron Hands? Well, we got him to switch his Pokemon. So there is that. He switched his Pokemon, which we could have just tried to double spore him, and that would have been a strategy. Right? We're definitely not faster than him. His attack is stronger, too. but we're gonna fake him out 100%. Alright, so we just get some extra damage. We get some solid damage. Hey, who likes to get flinched now? Alright, there's no way we're taking a hit. There's no way we're gonna switch a Pokemon right now. That'd be terrible. We're gonna just pretend like we have a priority move ×2. Yes, Earthquake. A Roaring Moon running Earthquake. Interesting. Interesting. Right, so we could go here. We don't know what he's gonna do. We could just try to put him back to sleep again. Again, he could also be locked in. Wait, did he had his photo thingy go off, so never mind. So he's definitely using that item already, so we just spore him and put him to sleep. Oh, the acrobatics almost killed me, ladies and gentlemen. With 9 health remaining, the Brute Bonnet perfectly EV trained. The Citrus Berry, the Spore. Oh my goodness. Now both of his Pokemon asleep. We're gonna go ahead and just attack with the Pollen Puff for 2 times effectiveness. We have a decent amount of damage. We do more damage than Among Us would do in this scenario. We don't do a lot though. We'll do it again though. So that was guaranteed. This time he woke up. We could have went for the Bullet Punch to guarantee damage before him if we thought he would wake up that turn, but you never know, so we had to go with that. Now Garchomp. All right, so what was his other Pokemon? Oh God, what was his other Pokemon? That's why you're supposed to write these things down. I don't remember what his other Pokemon was. It's asleep. I know that, but what Pokemon is it? Roaring Moon doesn't have Earthquake or a thingamabobber, right? And we just need to Earthquake for victory. I can't remember what the other Pokemon was. Yes, Terra Earthquake. That's the strategy. For extra damage, for like 200% damage, I think. I think that's how the numbers work. Plus 200%. What do the numbers mean? And he's not levitating, right? Because that's not Salamence, that's the flying type. Oh, wait, he could be going flying type. Oh! Oi, chat! Is he going flying type? He did not go flying type. He went dark type. Oh, thank goodness. We did not absolutely bamboozle ourselves. Also, we didn't go for the dragon attack, which would have did neutral damage. We're still doing neutral damage, but it should be enough to KO him. We have the Choice Scarf. We are faster than you are, sir. Sir, we are faster than you. I cannot remember what his other Pokemon was for the life of me. I just know that he's asleep. But he can wake up in the first turn, right? It's Asmodee. Obviously, I locked myself into the worst potential. We could have went for Iron Head or Crunch. No, not Crunch. Iron Head would have probably been fine. Actually, Iron Head would have been really good because we would have been locked into beating Asmodee there. So we needed him to at least be asleep for 1 turn, or we're dead. Right? All right, he's asleep. Sleep! Chat! He's asleep! He can still do the Aqua Jet, but it's not gonna do enough damage because... Hopefully. Exactly. Thank you. Thank you. But if he had woke up the turn before, we would have lost the game. So we win by the RNGs of the game. RNGs of the game indeed. Let's go. All right. Oh, also, instead of playing Grimmsnarl, we played Among Us Evolved. What's his name? Brute Bonnet. We played Brute Bonnet instead, right? Putting everybody to sleep. It's a strategy. That's why people are running grass Pokemon. That's why people are running grass Terra type, right? That's why people should be running safety goggles, right? Right. Let's do another one. Let's do another one. Right, and so we didn't play Garganacl that time also the W. Because we accidentally played Iron Hands Garchomp. We accidentally played him. Remember, I was going to lock in with different Pokemon, and that's what we ended up with. We won by the RNGesus completely. Completely. All right, so he's got the ability to poison me. We didn't bring the safety goggles against the poison. Again, another problem there. Espratha, he's got the Corviknight, so he's got lots of speed. He's got the Glacier extra speed stuff. Special damage and whatnot. So, we don't have any special attackers. I just realized this. I don't know how long it took me to realize this. So my opponents, like, literally know to counter physical fighting. So Corviknight is 100% going to be the first Pokemon that we see. Or Zamora or whatever. So I feel like Garganacl is the safe start here. We're just going to Garchomp here. Obviously, I'm just running the Palafin for trolls at this point, because I don't see how to play him efficiently without just a Pokemon dying. You have to like have such a hard counter when you switch that you don't die to the first hit. And then you have to hope that the Pokemon is able to like at least take out 2 Pokemon. So it is Glamora immediately first. Which is kind of why I wanted Garganacl to be able to rotate in later, so that way he couldn't get poisoned. But he technically can't get poisoned now. This person's a special defense fighter, so we are just... So, like, everything, right? So we don't have the safety goggles to protect us from the poison and the stones that he's going to be using against us. But we potentially can just kill him with Salt Cure. If he switches out right now, that would be the strategy. But he also could do damage to me. Okay, so he decided not to switch out, which is what would have been the smarter strategy. So he goes for the Mud Shot to lower my whatever. He's already got the poison and the stealth rocks down, right? So all of his is affecting, is doing things and whatnot. So we're just gonna go ahead and we're gonna be slower than him. Let's do the Iron Defense there. I don't think we're gonna take that much damage. Okay, we did take a lot of damage, but it is also special defense. But I was just kind of assuming the next Pokemon kind of dildo. But yeah, the recover for sure would have at least got me up there. But I think we're okay. Here, as long as he dies to the poison in the next millionth turn. Alright, protect. Right. So he should know that I'm protecting, and he should switch out. Again, I keep thinking my opponent's going to do the switch out, because he doesn't need Glamora out right now, but he's got the Mud Shot to do the damage to me. Okay, so we know he's going to do Mud Shot again, right? So I technically could switch my Pokemon out right now and let the burn do the thing, but then he's poisoned me and everything else, which is I don't want to do that. Right? So, now we do the recover for sure. Now this is whenever... No, it wouldn't matter. Okay, so yeah. As long as he doesn't get the crit. He did not get the crit, ladies and gentlemen. My speed falls, that's perfectly fine. We're negative speed. We are no good in speed, so we're as slow as we can be anyway. We get almost full health. Egad, chat. Look at that bad boy right there. So I'm really surprised he didn't switch his Pokemon out sooner during one of my protects. Again, he should still do it now. Knowing that I'm going to protect in my next turn, he should do it. He should switch out now. But he did not. Well, that's okay. So that means we're at least... None of my Pokemon are poisoned yet by his Glamora. Is it Glamora? Is that the name of it? Is that the name of the Pokemon? Glamora? Because, like, that's the name of the lady in, Mystical. I mean, not Mystical Day. Marvel Cinematic Universe. Okay, so he actually didn't die. It's a rip. whatever. Alright, so we take the damage one more time. We get to full health, which is the most important part. And who cares if we're slow? We're already slow, bro. So we did get one iron defense off. It's important to note that. It's very important to note that. Gargonacle is definitely such a silly Pokemon, indeed. But like I said, I feel like I should have raised more special defense. Okay, so this guy could be special or physical. We don't know, but more often than not, it's a physical fighter type. So we did do the recover, last time. We're just gonna drop the salt here. So we're gonna get the damage in there. 590,000 towels. For garlic cheese bread with ripperoni there. Oh, so he drops a reflect with Dragon Pult. That's really interesting and very random, but it's not a bad idea. Like, there's a lot of Pokemon that can use reflect and light screen. Go figure. And, you know, people like to use it. So we don't know what kind of damage he does yet. So we just still need to protect, right? To burn the turns out as much as possible. And the hug to herself, technically. Spreading the Tal Nation love. He drops the light and the screen and the protect, reflect, So he's really making sure that his third Pokemon is as strong as possible. I would like to know what type of damage this guy does. So I still can't use Iron Defense yet. And he uses Curse. So we definitely should have Iron Defense there. Right, so now he has a way to kill me while also being very tanky. And somehow we didn't do the damage. He still has time to do one more thing. That's crazy. He has to have one attack. So he's a physical attacker. It took forever for me to find this out, chat. He is a physical attacker. We have now finally figured it out. But he's a support Dragapult, which I have never seen ever. So, very confusing. So he's got the reflect up. He has the light screen up. It's an early riser. It's a special attacker. So right now Gargonacle will die in one hit. Not including the stuff. So for sure, I just want to use Salt Cure because he might do whatever, right? Substitute is what I would assume. And he did do Substitute. So we're just gonna get the damage on there. We don't get the salt that we would have needed through, but we do the damage. But it's not gonna be enough to break it, I don't think. I wish it did, though. Yeah, so I assumed that's what he was gonna do, and I should have switched Pokemon knowing that's what was gonna happen. But, like... yeah, so right now, he is going to switch Pokemon again. I mean, he's going to... like... make his attack stronger. I can't Spore him now. It's a lot of problems right now. I need to switch out immediately because he knows I can't do the damage to get rid of the substitute. But we might just be walking right into like a Dazzling Gleam or something, which I don't think you can do, but the poison and the thing, right? And then the reflect and the light screen and the calm light, right? This is exactly what I was saying, is that he's going for something, right? Of course, it's gotta be something, right? And he's already got so many attack speed buffs, too, that I think he's gonna be faster than Garchomp, even with the Choice Scarf. I think. I'm pretty sure that's like 3 speed boosts already. Or is it 2? I don't know. But either way, we needed to know that he was gonna use Substitute and switch out immediately, and that's where we messed up. But it's hard to know that. Alright, did he Terra? I don't know. I'm definitely gonna Terra, but just use Crunch. We're locked into Crunch, so hopefully use a Terra into something else. I probably shouldn't have... I don't know. I think Terra is fine. He's not gonna have a water move. He's not gonna have a grass move, probably. And... yeah, he needs Calm Mind. So he should be faster than me by the next turn. For sure. And you get one-shotted by everything. Because it just speed boosts the whole time. There's no way we're faster than him. At this point. He's already a very fast Pokemon. We still have 3 Pokemon, too. I do have the, Sucker Punch on the other Pokemon. The Terra... what is he Terra into, though? The Fairy type? So that my Dark Attack is gone. Oh, he went for fighting, so my Dark Attack is gone. And then also... use Store Power. Okay. Right, the Reflect is off. So we wouldn't have been able to kill him anyway. He's gonna 100% go for the Substitute, so we cannot win the game. We just can't win the game. We literally just get to the last Pokemon and we just lose to the one Pokemon. Because we cannot do anything here. We can't Salt Cure him without him getting to his other one and then just doing the same thing he did at the beginning, so. Just the one Pokemon beat us in this battle. Because we didn't have a damage dealer right at whenever he switched. Because we couldn't switch to Garchomp fast enough. Well, I mean, I did attack one time with Garganacl while he had the Substitute up. And I could have at least have one less turn of him getting a speed boost, but I don't know if it would have mattered. Because it probably wouldn't have mattered. I just needed to know that he... So I just needed to switch on the Substitute, because that's what he always does it, no matter what. Which would have been two extra turns, and then that would have mattered. Right, so Mirror Armor, but he can be put to sleep. Amoonguss can't be put to sleep. Everybody's weak to Garchomp, so he's got to run the counter to Garchomp, which I guess is the Pinkton. The Quaxo, another one that just gets speed boosts by doing nothing. Everybody but Amoonguss can be put to sleep. And then Garchomp. Everybody can be put to sleep but Amoonguss, right? But, so many special defense players may not playing special defense correctly. I mean, we could try... Well, actually, it looks like we could run Iron Hands also. So really just our top 3. Like we did that one time. But, this could be the game for Palafin, but let's not. Let's not do that. So, we lost the last one. I think I'll play one more match and then we'll call it a night. On single battles for now. Streaming, I mean. I do need to get me something to eat before I go to bed. So a few more days to hit Master Ball anyway. True, true. So Quaxel, he could do the same thing where he just goes to do Substitute. So are we going to assume he's going to do Substitute and switch into Iron Hands so we can get the damage down sooner? Because it's just like Quaxel. I mean, I keep calling it Quaxel, but it's Quackable. Yeah. But we could just end up putting him to sleep if he doesn't have... He has to have this... He has to have the Substitute. He also withdraws his Pokemon, so he's gonna switch to Amoonguss. No, he switched to Corviknight, which we could have put to sleep. No, we still switched to the right Pokemon, though, because we counter him with the Iron Hands. So we both switch out, and we switch out with the advantage, ladies and gentlemen. So if we do the Fake Out, he could switch out again. So we could go for the Volt Switch and switch out again when he switches out, because he knows that it's for the better. So we're gonna do Volt Switch because he's gonna switch out again. Oh, he didn't. He did Iron Defense, so we made a terrible mistake. Instead of doing Fake Out first to at least get some extra damage there. So we thought too hard about it. Okay, but if we just Spored at the beginning? With Spore now, body presses it do? There's a massive amount of damage. I think I've lost by switching out in the first place. And also by not using the right attack. Wild Charge instead of switching. We shouldn't have switched. Right? He didn't switch again. So, let's just get this attack damage off. We get one good sleep. I know he's good against physical and we're not, like, super strong, but we should get some damage. Maybe lower his defense. Although he's got Rocky Helmet, actually. Oh, yeah, and we have no physical attackers, by the way. So, like, he knows. We should have probably switched immediately. Now it's kind of silly, I think. But whatever. Because he did the bulk up now. This is a silly chat. It's silly. It's silly. It's silly. Silly. I wish the Crunch had got the, Right, so sleep or flinch. Either way, he can't do his turn. He woke up, but he's flinched. So there we go. Right. We don't know if we're faster than him, but we could be faster than him. He uses Roost, ladies and gentlemen. He is faster than me also. And he does have defenses for physical. Right, so we do not do anywhere near enough damage to kill Corviknight. So he can do another bulk up and absolutely win this game. So we are going to lose for sure. Yeah. Because I forgot that I don't have any special defender attackers, so we're just derping out completely by not running a special attacker. So, alright. That is going to be the end of the stream, everybody. Thank you all very much for checking out the Haze show. I hope you all have a wonderful night, wonderful towel. Don't forget to bring a friend, and we will see you all on the flippity floppities. Peace out. Have a good night, garlic cheese bread. Love you bunches. Good Pokemon. Hard to know when to play Palafin, honestly. I just dropped Grimmsnarls and stuff and could work, but stuff and then whatever, but I don't know. Can't seem to figure out when I want to use them. Yeah, find the right team. Yeah. I mean, I feel like maybe Grim could work. Maybe the, maybe Mousehold in the doubles. Maybe. Something. I wanted to play Torkoal tonight, but we didn't get to do that. We'll do that next time.